guys. Why did James say somebody loves you, baby hoe? Why did James say that to me? We back. Why did... You guys, why did James say that to me? Why did James say somebody loves you, baby hoe? Why did James say that? See, you hung up again. That's fucked up. I am not doing this. I think YouTube doesn't... I feel like YouTube doesn't like me talking about certain stuff. You guys, maybe I'm not happy because I don't have a boyfriend. You guys, maybe I'm not happy because I don't have a boyfriend. That's just James doing James things. I agree. I'm starting to think that's what it is. I don't have a boyfriend. But I kind of don't want one at the moment. I kind of don't want one at the moment. But if I low-key had one, I don't know. I kind of don't want one at the moment. Like, there was this one guy I was talking to. And nothing was wrong with him. Like, me and him got along for the most part. He would give me anything I want. He would send me money every day. He would send me like a few $1,000s. Like, it didn't matter. The only problem was he would randomly find a problem with me. And he would be depressed as fuck. And he would try to make it seem like it was my problem. And then I used to, like, at first I was just ignoring it because I don't give a shit. First I was just ignoring it because it's like, I don't give a shit. Like, I would correct him, but I just would ignore it. And then I started to realize something. Oh, my bad, I'm broke as hell. Hello. And then I started to realize something. I was like, what the fuck did I realize? I forgot. But it was just so fucking draining. Like, could you imagine, like, everything be good, and then a nigga, because a nigga doesn't do shit with his life, like, he has a mundane ass fucking life. He just goes to work. He just works. If I needed that nigga to work 17 jobs, he would do it. He just works. Fine. But he's boring. Like, not trying to be funny, he lives a very simple, boring life. And I think niggas like that think that they're drama free, but really, his drama would come from him trying to pick something wrong with me and try to make it seem like I'm doing something wrong or something. And it would be so subtle in the way that he does it. And it's like, nigga, I'm not your form of entertainment for you to just, like, try to start shit with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate that shit. That shit be making me want to stay away from every nigga that exists. That white dude that was trying to take your friend to Miami. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, you guys. Like, I've been out with that guy before a few times, but I be avoiding him. Y'all remember that drink? I guess let me go upstairs, I guess. Let me finish my water. Y'all remember that drink that Destroy wanted me to do a no ad on? I sent like a box of that to his house. I don't even know why I did that. But I like sent a box of that to his house. Like, that already is doing too much. First of all, that guy is cool and everything, but you know what? He has that man has a bull. That man has a bull in his living room. Like, he has a picture of a bull in his living room. And, like, I low-key feel like that shit is weird. Like, nigga, is you trying to manifest me or some shit? And then when I point it out, he'd be like, you're scaring me. If I ever point out the fact that it'd be so much weird shit of how he's manifesting me, he'd be like, you're scaring me. Then he'd be like, why didn't we just get married already? We should just get married. He's cool, though. He's cool. Is he a Satanist? I don't think so. You know what's so interesting about that guy? Something interesting about that guy is that he's always in some shit, but he always gets out scot-free. Like, that man, he has some type of I don't know what type of protection that man has on him, but like, he always gets in some bullshit. And I think he said, I asked him, I know the feeling when it feels like nobody cared. Nobody has ever cared about me in my whole entire life, okay? Like, for real. So look, right? So that guy, right? I had asked him, I said, yo, you're always getting into some shit, but you always get out of it. I said, how? He said, because I have good he said something like, because I have good intentions. Like, he said, I just find myself in some bullshit, like, because, like, I don't know, somebody tricks him or something. He'd be like, every time he's in some bullshit, it's not about him. We care about you, doofus. I appreciate that you guys care about me, but I have never in a like, I don't know if I need to find a way to not feel that way, but I never ever feel like anybody cares about me. I don't know when I have ever felt like somebody actually cared about me, because to some extent I know that people don't care about me. But what was I saying? You'd fight me, I'll beat the shit out of you. So he told me that the reason why he gets out of bad stuff is because basically whenever he's in a predicament, like, he didn't put himself there with ill intent or something. I don't know. I'm trying to paraphrase it. And he said that's why he gets out of it. That man be in some mess. Jules, say that again, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is not me. I'm not trying to even say this for attention. That's probably why I don't say it out loud, but yeah. I lied to myself about what? You shouldn't think too much. Have positive thoughts. I'll try to brainwash myself into some positive thoughts again. Thanks, Miss Bunny. She said don't ever apologize for being real. I'm going to just brainwash myself into positivity. You look like the girl who broke my heart back in high school. Dang. Drea needs you. Drea, right now, you need to cry off live. I don't think I feel the need to cry at the moment, though. I feel like everybody probably does go through that feeling. I just go through it probably a lot. Like, that feeling has nothing to do with people who leave me hate comments, by the way. I just want to make that very apparent. Like, there's nobody who's ever did something fucked up towards me that makes me feel that way necessarily. Especially if they're not actually in my life. They're just like a random ass person. I just want to make that clear, because nobody has that type of power over me. I just literally just always felt like that. My eyes are watering. I am very tired too. You don't know what the next person went through. You always gotta be nice. That's true. I'm giving you a hip from Alabama. In like a stage in my life where I'm depressed and I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I always feel like that, low key. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie about something. You guys, I have a like, you. Okay, I'm back. I literally hit myself. I literally hit myself like on a door this morning. So I don't know if it's bruised yet, but if it's not bruised yet, it'll probably bruise by tomorrow. Do you guys see that bruise right here? It's gonna be a very nasty bruise. Like, I bumped into the door this morning and it hurts so bad. Like, I don't even think I really bumped into it that hard and it still hurts so bad. I need an ice pack. Will it really hurt? I mean, sorry, will it really work? Jewel, the Miami dude weird as fuck. Why you say, wait, which, you talking about the one that called me? I'm in a stage of my life where I'm depressed. I don't necessarily know. I don't see this. I don't see the way that I'm talking as depression per se. Because I think I just have thoughts that are just not super positive at times. It helps with healing and swelling. I just don't like cold compresses. Yeah, when you wake up, you're going to be in pain. I feel like I'm in pain still right now. The one that called me, oh, you said he's weird? What? Is there anything else you would like to tell me about that person? I'm going to go to sleep. I just want to finish this bottle of water for some reason. I have all the answers, courtesy of God and Jesus, but y'all don't want to hear it. He bald. He can't pull for ish. You know what? Why do I know so many guys that are bald? I feel like when guys... No, let me stop saying that. Let me not say that. I know a lot of guys that are bald, though. I'm like slowly getting ready to go upstairs with you guys. Can you tell? Let's go upstairs. Am I tall? Do I look tall? I don't think I'm tall. I'm only 5'6". I don't think I'm that tall. Let's go upstairs. Whew. Hold on. How do I turn this off? Okay. Hold on, you guys. I'm about to change clothes. You guys are still here? Hey guys. I'm rage. How am I rage reading? This is still cute, right? I'm gonna just keep this on for a little bit since I'm not actually sleeping yet. Huh? Cats will be cats. So you say you would date him if you had or something like that. Huh? Two girls play the game, they crack two eggs. The shape of the yolk will determine their future. There's like their thoughts and said and I literally initiated the single trust. What the heck? I remember Project in this live. Welcome to the live, guys. James, pull up to the huh? Toon said I attract bad people. I literally do, actually. I try to attract good people. Okay, I think I caught up with the live. Joe, I'm finna beat your ass politely though. Why? What'd I do? Happy New Year. I feel nice to be in my bed though. I feel happy to be in my bed. Is Viddy in the chat, you guys? Hold on. Freak. Why did I do that? Okay, I can see the chat. Get me. The chat. Get me. Ray Ray be JulraeJulrae. What you need, Ray Ray be JulraeJulrae. Jewel, let's be on our 2016 swag. I'm ready. Let's be on our 2016 swag. Bro, Jewel clone keep calling me Dookie. Who's the Jewel clone? But there's this new guy named Theo. There's a long story about he's the worst. Cats will be cats. Didn't he used to talk to a guy named like Chad or something? Like he had like a white boy's name. What happened to him? Happy New Year. What does Marilyn Monroe mean to me? She's just a picture on my wall, to be real. Cat's probably talking to a Richard too. I don't even know what that means. Chad, Cal, and Richard. She was talking to a boy. I thought his name was Chad. It was like a generic white boy. But it was the type that punches holes in the walls. I remember, because that's what I said. I said he sounds like he. I think his name was Kyle. Jewel is a white people name. Jewel is. Where's the 40-year-old dude? What 40-year-old dude? Alberto. What 40-year-old dude? Does somebody want my socks? I just took the sock off. Oh, he probably called Cal. Yes. There's a Cal that won't leave me alone. But he doesn't give me the vibe that he punched holes in walls. He gives me a different vibe. He gives me a vibe that he chases black Pussy. I need you on whatever you was on yesterday because I need that show again. The guy who was sending you money. Who said he was 40 years old? This is my other sock. Who said the guy that was sending me money was 40 years old? Did I say that for real? Cats probably talked to a Richard too. Hi, beautiful. I think a lot of people want that sock in this chat too. Sometimes call him Matthew. Just joking on his name. His nickname is the friend group. Chad sound like he be up at night and he says he's on a diet, then ends up eating crazy later. I think I'm gonna hit up that one guy though. What y'all think? I think I might hit up that one guy though. What do you guys think? I'm hip, clone. You can call me Toon, bro. Why you call him clone? Cause his profile picture. Why did somebody say you can't make me jealous? Like, what is that about? You guys, I'm so tired, low-key. I wish that I could move the live stream somewhere else. But I don't want to hold it. Why did somebody say you can't make me jealous? Oh, that's so loud. That's so freaking loud. Somebody said, how you hot and still single? You got zero skills in keeping a relationship or something like that. What the hell? Drea is right. I'm crying. First of all, what the hell? Do you guys want to be in my eyeballs? Do you guys want to be in my eyeballs? My eyelash is coming off. Just employing some of my proving game. So wait, this whole time I've been talking, y'all couldn't hear me? I repeated somebody's comment that said that I was single by four. Then they said nobody's single by choice, and I said, you guys, I'm single by force. You can hear me now. Good. Somebody said nobody is single by choice, so I said I'm single by force. Julie, you single by choice, but that guy Sam Hyde said nobody's single by choice. He said they're single by force. Not even LeBron James deserves me. It's odd. That's an odd person to say though. Like I feel like out of anybody you could have said, like out of worthiness, that was just kind of odd to me. Like respectfully, it was kind of odd. Joel, please do a reaction to the twin rivals Kim Ball, Curry Ball. Cats will be cats. Who are they? Sam is probably single and lonely. That's why he think that. Oh, so he's single by force. So he thinks everybody's single by force. I let your body decide. Why is that song out of all songs? I have been freed from my cage for the night. What are you gonna do to enjoy your freedom? Like, what's the first few things you do? When you're freed, what's the first few things that you do to enjoy your freedom? Somebody said they're freed. Not even Jeffrey Dahmer deserve you, even though you ended up in a pot for real. What the hell? Where are my hands? I have hands. Okay, better one. Not even Drake or Young Thug deserve you. Those are two different, like, extremes, I feel like. Those are very unique extremes. Like, one of them makes themselves look white on their album cover, and the other one says on their album that they're still light skinned, but they're still a dark nigga. Like, they're kind of, I don't want to say they're the same, but it's just craziness that you would say. I don't know why Young Thug is in the conversation, respectfully, when it comes to that. Okay, maybe Thug deserves you. No, please let's just not say that at all. Let's just not say that, you guys. Is it showtime? You know, before you guys got spicy lives, this was a channel, like this was a proper channel. You do know that. First it was AG and other people, and now it's Joel Taiwa. I'm so weak. Hi, my love. Welcome to the live. No, bro, we chilling. I'm just trying to go to the Salmon concert channel. Why? You're flying high in the sky. You guys, I wish that I could smoke. Sometimes I wish that I could smoke, but I kind of can't smoke anymore. How is it how Michael Jackson changed his skin color? I don't get it. Joel been feeling a certain type of way and people asking for yoga. That makes me kind of sad. Well, I don't really care that much, but it is a confirmation bias to what I've been thinking this whole time. What's my favorite color? Yoga weird as hell. I let your body decide. Why is that song stuck in my head? Don't smoke or I'll spank you. Why? Who got a frog up their ass? Morning, mommy. What morning? I was about to say it confirms what you said earlier. Exactly. I'm pretty. Thanks. I got the joint up my ass. Marcus, don't call her mommy. Dre will kill me. I miss Dre. I wish she was still on the live with us, actually. Because you was singing earlier. I had such a good day today, you guys. Like, honestly, I had such a good day today. I got to spend time with my mom and my sister. Um, we got miscellaneous items today, and what else did we do? We invited our niece to come over last minute. It was a very nice day, very fun, productive day. I don't really have any complaints about today, to be honest. If I could change anything about today, at this very moment, I'm kind of content with it. So I don't necessarily think anything needed to change. But the thoughts that I was sharing earlier, they are my thoughts, but I don't know. What happened to the singing? I just kind of got tired, to be honest. That's mainly it. I got tired. Jules, promise you're gonna do a reaction video. I don't think I could promise it. I could try to make sure I do one though. I don't even know what exactly I'm reacting to per se. I just know you said they're twins. I don't know anything else other than react to twins. So why do I miss Drea? Because Drea was saying nice things to me, and I felt like she was saying it from a genuine place. Not to say everybody else wasn't saying it from a genuine place, but that's why I wanted to talk to her. Drake's online. Hit your hookah pin. Pop that perk you had last night. Cause you were freaky. I haven't. I didn't pop a perk. What the fuck? Jewel, I'll be your Drea till she comes back. Where do you think Drea went, you guys? She went to sleep. It's 3:40. It's 3:46 a.m. Where do you guys think Drea went to go to sleep? Drea probably somewhere in the VA club, and she did say she was. Drea did say she was out here. I should link with her, right? I should link with Drea. You guys, I feel so much better. I feel so much better than what I did earlier today when I was up here live, like a few lives ago. I feel so much better. Isn't that such a good thing? Drea call you mommy. I don't know about that. Drea, you sing good. I sing good. Thanks. Jules, I'll sing the English sub playlist. I hope you too allow comment to links. Okay, send it to me in the link. Good night, Joel. He was on something because I never see you like that. I've been waiting so long for you to do that. You and Drea would be a great duo. Yeah, I don't really know Drea like that. Like I don't know much about her. I just know that I saw her naked like the first day I talked to her. That's what I know about Drea. Like the first day I talked to her, I saw her naked. Where's James? Somebody's asking. I have no idea. I feel like I'm gonna have. I feel like I'm gonna have the best sleep ever. And then like tomorrow, I don't know what exactly I'm doing tomorrow. Yeah, I saw her naked like the first whatever. Yes, before you destroy. I saw her naked before you. Yes. James is still in the chat, you guys. You see? Man of few words. James is a man of few words. James, your power is gone. Why are they saying... Wait, why did you say James's power is gone? Who want to see your D? You guys want to see me? Really? Why? Jules, I just sent the link. Okay. You sent it under a comment section. James on what I'm on. I just like how Jewel got James saying pussy pants. Because why did he say that? James talks to me about... James tries to influence me to do certain things sometimes. But, like, the stuff that James tries to influence me to do will make me get banned from live. So I can't all the way listen to him, you guys. James just a hornball. Not only that, but then James will tell me... I'll tell James I'm going to members. He don't want me to do that sometimes. James, you're a handler. James is not my fuck ass handler. And James is not my fuck ass pimp. If I tell James to meet me on members, James does not go to members. But he wants me to do all this hot boy shit on the fucking live for YouTube to ban my ass for a week. James be like, show, spread. Like, Tionio is a whole web browser with millions of videos. We need proof James isn't karma. I feel like... I don't know. Jewel made James her pet, remember that. It's just a week. What? I really don't know what made him say it. I really don't know what made you say that. Cats will be cats. I got the link, by the way. Cats will be cats. I got the link. I'm going to be able to look at it when I get some free time, okay? Hopefully I'll be able to see it, and it's in English, and it keeps my attention. Sometimes I can't sit and watch something for a long time. What's a findom? For whoever wants to see my dick, regardless of man or woman, just close your eyes and the first picture that you see looks like... It looks like a little shrimp. Jury, let me get that V. James better be looking that like straight over. What's a findom? What's that? Damn, we might not ever get that show again. I should have screen recorded it. Huh? Yo, Jewel, you gotta do a celebrity rating. Okay, what celebrities do you guys want me to rate? You're back? Hi. Welcome back, Alyssa, aka my twin. I'm gonna show you guys what Alyssa, my twin, looks like. This is what Alyssa, my twin, looks like. I don't know where she got this picture, by the way. Alyssa, how did you get this picture? Rate Brad Pitt? Destroy, let's do something else, please. Did you ask what a fiddle was? What is that? That's the real me. This is not the real you. How you get this picture? It's like a picture of me, sort of. It's like a few different sort of pictures of me. And then I have blonde hair. Like, what the hell? Maybe screenshot your videos? I don't remember wearing platinum blonde hair with an outfit like that, though. I just genuinely don't remember that. I mean, I probably did, but... James, make me one. James, can you make me one? And give me the login so I can log into it? You're clapping the soul out of her. This was on your IG. Yeah, no, it wasn't. In a way that she was. She low-key bad. You guys, that's a picture of me, by the way. Someone clapping cheeks. Y'all know that song that be like, hey, come on. It's me. I got plastic surgery last year. Alyssa, stop playing with me. Can I see your face? No. Alyssa, if that's you, take a pic of yourself now and put it as your profile pic. Exactly. Joel, I just want to go home. Where are you, Destroy? Destroy, where are you? I low-key want to put my bonnet on. You're home? I'm so sleepy, you guys. James, how you gonna? I pinned your new comment, James, but it looks the same as the previous one. James, send me my OnlyFans information. Julrae, how you know Thug said that? It was a tweet so many years ago. It was so popular, and I liked the tweet back then. That's how I know he said that. He said, "I hate when pretty girls die, yo." And put heartbreak emojis. You should get some rest. I had a long day, full concert. I literally just you've been clapping everybody since you was born. I'm gonna be getting that OF once it's leaked. Leaked. Have I eaten today? Yeah, I ate. I have to make one. I think I did make one. I think I actually made one on Christmas that night. You remember that night after Christmas? I had made one then, but there's some type of reason as to why I'm not up there. I just can't remember what it is at the moment. Can you get my IG? I don't have an Instagram. Thanks. Tu sei quella della fica. What about Snap? What about it? You're clapping anybody who leaks her OF. I need money for that OF. James, you don't have any money, James. You look pretty. Thanks. What I'm gonna do when I'm rich and famous, the same bullshit. If I can, I'll probably do the same bullshit, but I don't know. I used to think certain stuff was gonna solve my problems, but I'm not so sure. I used to think certain stuff was gonna solve my problems. I'm not so sure. So lit, live and readings. You guys, I think I'm addicted to tarot. I don't want to do it anymore. Like I'm kind of addicted to tarots. I don't know how to put it into words. I think I have an addictive personality. I don't know how real I have one, but I literally I'm low-key addicted to tarot. Tarot kills and you can help with them. I don't like that. I want Jewel to stay in her blonde era. You like my blonde era, Destroy? Really? Why? What got you into it? What got me into tarot was the fact that I needed to know some shit. You only make a lot of money, OnlyFans. I don't actually want to go down the path of being an OF girl, by the way, you guys. That shit is just not honestly for me. I mean, yeah, I would make some money, right? But I don't know. She wanted answers but didn't want to ask God first. No, I would talk to God all the time. I just felt like I was low-key led. I felt like I was low-key led to tarot because I feel like I'm supposed to know the language of tarot. I feel like I was supposed to know the language of tarot, but at the same time, like God does not support that. Short term of good. That's not hard enough. Everyone got a successful life during their blonde era, like Thug, Cardi, Justin Bieber, Hannah Montana. True. I always wear blonde hair, though, by the way. You guys, I think that if I'm having a very kind of off day, is because I might be getting my cycle very soon. I'm supposed to. I'm expecting. I'm like expecting my cycle. When's the full moon, you guys? Blonde just look better, anyways. Thanks, Destroy. The language is actually mathematic and intemporally. I know. That's why I like it. I actually like it because how much of it is patterns. Somebody said I'm pregnant. It's so funny because I heard that a few times today. But I like people be thinking I'm pregnant like every fucking few weeks. Like every 2 weeks, people just start saying I'm pregnant. So I don't even have to have sex, and every 2 weeks somebody's saying I'm pregnant. So unfortunately, if I ever get pregnant, I just probably won't believe it. I probably won't believe I'm pregnant if I actually get pregnant until a baby comes. You got gambler sickness, that's all. Yeah, I probably need to get in there and start gambling. You got a glow, that's probably why. That boy from your ex missed call is your baby daddy, Big L. What guy called? You talking about the one that said ho 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 Merry Christmas? That me and him haven't had sex. What are you talking about? Me and him, what, how are we gonna, how is that my baby daddy? You guys, I'm not pregnant. Do you guys not know how a woman's body changes before a cycle? I don't know. I think I'm about to just go to sleep. Do you guys want to do a sleep live stream? I'm just playing. But yeah. Did anybody ever look up when the full moon is? James, stop telling me about that stupid bitch. James, I'll beat the fuck out of you. Stop telling me about that stupid bitch. Mommy, I missed you. Drea, I missed you. Where were you? It don't matter. I'm in bed too. All souls are interplural. That means we were past, present, and future at the same time. You're pregnant, jeez. Stop saying I'm pregnant, bro. You said on stream you called some whipped boy after Christmas for quickie. I called somebody after Christmas. Oh, I called a guy after Christmas, and he came to my house and he gave me some head. Mommy, am I better? Drea, I actually am feeling some. I'm feeling a lot better. What did you do, Drea? Make sure you do that for me, OnlyFans. James, stop telling me about that stupid bitch. I perfect destiny. It's a mathematic interpolar destiny. I was at the store. Okay, you was at the store. I do feel better though, Drea. I'm not gonna lie. Full moon ain't coming out anytime soon. Period. Cramps. Can somebody tell me when's the next full moon? He came to your house and gave you. Yeah, I don't know if it was the same guy that I wanted to do something with, but I did call a guy. I called a guy and he came to my house to give me head. James, stop telling me about that stupid bitch. I'll beat your ass. Okay, mommy, I'm happy now. Thanks, Drea. Hey, she's back. Where'd you go? W Christmas present. The head was so fucking trash. And I was so scared the head threw off my pH balance. Like, how the fuck can head throw off your pH balance? You gotta keep the baby if you're preggo. Could you imagine? Could you imagine somebody gives you trash head and then you worry about it throwing your pH balance off? Only head, that's sad. That's all I wanted. He gave you head, mommy. He's lucky. He was so lucky, and he didn't even do the best thing he could do. Did I show you guys the message that he sent me? Oh damn, that head, block him. Look, I showed this to you guys already. I'm gonna show it to you again. Give me a second. Look, don't even worry. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you. I showed you. This is the long text message that he sent me recently. Okay, this is him texting me. What's up? I'm gonna read this shit out loud again. You might make $1 million on OnlyFans. So this is what the guy said. He said, so listen, I'm trying to, okay. Oh my fucking God. He literally texted me this on Wednesday. He said, so listen. Bro sent an exam, exactly. He said, so listen, I'm trying to make love to your ass. I'm trying to make love to you. Your ass been on my mind like crazy. I know you busy. I'm not like in love or anything, but I definitely want to taste you again and wondering, can I call you my baby? What the fuck? I know you may whatever. I know you might have whatever going on. You can keep it real. I just want to make sure me and you is a thing. You look like, and he said some stupid ass, funny, goofy face celebrity that I don't care about, that actually tries to be like me. He said, who I think you resemble. Nigga, shut the fuck up. But definitely a better look, right? And I don't want to do it better. And I want to do it better than I did last time. I got to show out for you like you the baddest. Shouldn't have he did that first? He's thinking he's an author. He's trying to grow a thick beard. Cringe, eh? My boy into poetry. That's not the rest. I'm about to read the second. He's desperate. This is the second one he said. This is the second message. And I didn't want to talk about that night because I underperformed, but I definitely want to eat you up. I want you to know, I want you to come off ahead, and I want to pick you up and bounce around the room. Back shots, yada yada. Back shots, yada yada. I don't like to talk like this. I just want to show you better, and that we may one day can have a real future shit. The mother of my children. I'm just talking shit back. What the fuck? This nigga wants to be the mother of my... He wants me to be the mother of his... Shut the fuck up, bro. That shit just almost pissed me the fuck off. Mommy, don't talk to him ever again. I don't... Okay. LOL, so how you reset your pH with some good head? Like yeast? No, I just felt like him putting his mouth on me was just not a good thing. You gonna let him slurp you up again? Hell the fuck no. You have way more money on for yada yada dot dot. Really, exactly. Be careful with these weirdo mammy. He a real player. He not no real. Okay. He's shaking uncontrollably while typing the message. He know he fucked up. That shit was whack, bro. Hello from India. Welcome to the live. Bro, why is that nigga trying to, like, who gives somebody some trash head and then sends them messages talking about some, they want somebody to be the mother of their children? That shit is weird as fuck, bro. He not a player if it didn't work. Jewel, can I get a taste? I'm just saying, that shit was whack. That shit was whack as fuck. I should have never let that man put his mouth on me. He got his mom to send that. He put that ham and eggnog mouth on you. I just felt like that shit could have almost threw off my fucking pH balance. Like, how the fuck? That head has never threw off my pH balance. But I felt like that nigga almost did. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him, bro? Bake a loaf with the yeast and invite him over to a sandwich. When this happened, that he sent me that text on Wednesday. He came over. He had came to give me some head on Christmas. I should have just called up old reliables. Let me stop. I should have just hit up old reliables. But no. I thought his thirsty ass was going to overperform. That shit was a waste of fucking time, bro. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Jewel looks like she got that good yay. What does that mean? That Lily Tulis person, I want them gone. I want you timed out, you spammer. My boy didn't brush his teeth soon as he got that cheese in. He know you out of his league. He trying to keep you with some whack fucking head. Like, he's trying to tempt me with another round of whack head, by the way. Like, could you imagine? That nigga Lucky Drew was creaming all over him. I really wasn't. Like, I have never had... I don't know if I ever had head that was more lame than that. That was like a waste of fucking time. Like, so, creaming? Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like creaming is the result of doing something good. Have you read The Element of Fire? No. Sometimes it's the chemistry between the two individuals. Two can't be squirting with that awkward energy. The nigga was very awkward, by the way. Like, he was very nervous. Like, I could tell he was nervous. I don't even know if it was nervous. I could just tell he was just awkward. So, like, the chemistry wasn't there because he was, like, awkward. Maybe he got too excited and couldn't think straight. I really don't know. Like, he just was awkward, bro. Like, I don't know how to put into words. Like, what's his name? Dixon, your ass, by any chance? No, his name was not Dixon, your ass. Happens to the best of us, not me, bro. I'm just saying, like, okay, this is how I remember it, because you do know I was lit. Does he look fine? He's not all the way my type. He's not all the way my type, like, at all. Like, when I look at him, I feel like I'm always reading his soul when I look at him. And it's not like I'm not ever crazy about what the hell I'm seeing. So, like, when he came he came to me, right? He came to me, so I was like, all right, bet. And when we started to get started, sounds like you was thirsty that night too. I was trying to just put my thing on somebody's tongue. Mommy just called him ugly. He's not my type, bro. You met him. He had been your type. That nigga is not my fucking type, bro. I didn't necessarily think he was ugly. Don't get that wrong. Because let's say, I mean, I don't think he would ever see this, but let's say he did. I don't want him to think that I just think he's the ugliest motherfucker in the world. But there's a lot of missing factors that happened between us, especially that night. There's a lot of missing factors that was not there. What does he look like? He has dreads. I don't know if dreads is my type. And he's kind of like my sister's complexion, so I remember. He's like, apparently I went to school with him, but he graduated like a few years before me. So I probably was just a freshman when he graduated. So he always remembered me from that. That's kind of like a red flag looky. He was like, yeah, you just always carried yourself a certain way. Of course, always the dreadheads. He's a Gemini, so I thought, I ain't gonna lie, he's a Gemini, so I thought I was about to be in for a ride, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, this freaky nigga. This nigga go put that tongue on my asshole type shit. I'm expecting the freaky shit. Every time I have 2 Geminis in my past, both of them niggas ate ass like almost first time. So I just think of Geminis as freaky as hell. Bitch, I have legit. Older than you with trash head has added to this point. And not only that, like, he don't got no kids. Like, not trying to be funny. Like, I feel like sometimes niggas with good dick, I feel like low-key they all have at least one kid. Drea, we don't mention smuts like that, okay, Drea? We don't mention smuts like that. Ain't nothing wrong with eating a little ass. So look, let me tell you guys how it happened. I'm losing followers by talking about this, so my bad. It felt like that was his first time getting hit, bro. So like we get down to it, you know what I'm saying? We get down to the part where the magic is supposed to happen. His face in between my fucking thighs. You know what I'm saying? We get to that part of the magic. And that shit was just whack, bro. I just was waiting for the good part the whole time. That shit was just whack, bro. I have nothing to say. I have never in my life experienced something that's disappointing as that shit. And it's so crazy. Like, how does he know that I feel like? Thanks for saying that, Drea. Let's not name that person on this channel anymore. It's bad juju, bad energy. That name is bad juju, bad energy. Okay, that's a low vibrational being that only brings destruction and bad luck to anybody who they're connected to. Lustful men ain't have a good sex. 9% they're high on something. A man that loves you makes loves you. Jules, I sent a new comment. I'll check it when I probably get off a live. I'm saving the blue, not French kisses. James, what you mean he had me? Let me just tell you about how disappointing this bullshit was, bro. This is just a waste of fucking time, bro. Like, I hated everything about that experience. You was just there sleeping while he ate the turkey out. And it just was bad frequency, too. Yes, that girl is living life. Like, do y'all think that that's a blessed person, by the way? Like, not trying to be funny. Drea, do you think that that's, like, a blessed person? Like, that person's not living this life to have, like, any good thing actually happen for them. And it's not like, it's because, like, that person's frequency is, like, this is, like, no hate, by the way. I just know how to discern people. That person that you keep naming, Drea, that person is here to live out, like a cursed life, like a karmic contract. So, like, there's, like, a verse in the Bible that talks about certain women, and they lead men to the slaughter, is what it says in Proverbs. That's that type of person. Like, that's not, like, a good person to ever... I wouldn't even let a person like that actually touch my skin, is what I'm trying to say. Because, like, that's just a dirty person. Like, their spirit is dirty. They're, like, here to destroy and suck the life out of people. She's an unpaid prostitute, basically, but it's kind of deeper than that. Like, that type of person, of course, we do know that's, like, an unpaid prostitute, but on a spiritual level, that type of person, like, seeks out people with God contracts. Like, let's say God has blessings for people. That type of spirit seeks out people who have God divinely contracts, and they try to destroy them. So, like, let's say, just for example, let's say a woman's blessed by God. That type of girl would try to attack that person. Let's say a man's blessed by God. That type of girl would try to trick that person and attack that person too. And if, let's say, that type of person is always attracted to people who have some shit that they will never have. So, like, relationships, like even if the relationship isn't a healthy relationship, like, that person will never have an actual relationship. That person's kids will never like them. Like, I don't know if people are able to see this shit as easy as me, but that person is just it's just a fucked up person that's here on this earth. Like, kind of an NPC, but it's a little bit darker and deep because that person's mission on life is to literally try to find godly people and suck the life out of them. So, like, that type of person spiritually, like, if I ever read up on that person spiritually, I would fuck that person up spiritually. Like, that type of person ever try to play a game with me, I would have no fucking mercy on that type of person. Because it's like, it's just so obvious to me. You think she just hits to hit? I mean, that person, I mean, be honest. Do you think that person doesn't just hit to hit? Like, be real. She's like a Lilith. She's not completely a Lilith. She's just being used unknowingly. Like, there's some women who's in dark contracts and they're being used, but they know what they're doing. that person doesn't all the way know what they're doing. Meaning, let's say a person feels like, oh, I just want this and I want that. That to some extent they know what they're doing in that regard. Let's say they're trying to get a result by doing fucked up stuff. In that regard, they know what they're doing. As far as do they know that they're here on this life to live a fucked up existence and a fucked up life and then go away to a fucked up place? No, that person doesn't all the way know that. So if anybody else doesn't know how to discern some shit like that, it's like there's a few other people who's in the industry who are like the newer girls within the past like 4 or 5 years. They're kind of similar, but that one is like kind of sad because like that person is not gaining shit out of this life. It's kind of fucked up. It makes sense why you're saying there are demons out here causing chaos, attacking the chosen ones. Yeah, like that person's spirit has tried to attack me, actually. That's another reason why I'm saying that. That person's spirit has tried to attack me, and it's so weird because God was showing me that person's intentions. It's like I represent a type of girl that person's spirit has always been jealous of or always wanted to be. So like that type of person would always try to like find a way to enter into my life and to hurt me though. Like that's the only intention of that spirit is to try to find a gateway into my life to hurt me. And if it's a man that they could try to do that, then they'll try to manipulate that man. Like that's the type of person to do like heavy spell work. Like that type of person is the type of person that, like, let's say a nigga's giving her money, she would use that money to do spell work for that nigga to like be into her life. And then she would also try to like find whoever that man truly fucks with or likes or desires. And then she's trying to attack that woman through that man through spirit. That's that type of bitch. So like I already seen her spirit literally try to attack me. So like I have no mercy towards that person's spirit. Yeah, she's the type to do all kinds of work. Wasn't she hanging around Spirit Summer Walker? Let me not say too much. Like, of course, that's that type of person, bro. It's really clear for me to see. Like that type of person can't ever get a one up on me. And it's so funny because like even though this is a spiritual thing I'm talking about, in the physical, she actually knows that she can't fuck with me like that. Like she can never fool me. I see that bitch. I saw that bitch coming a mile away. But anybody else who's not the wiser or who's being manipulated by spell work, of course, it probably would take a longer time for them to see it. So, yeah. Did that girl sell her soul? I think she's just a NPC vessel just roaming this earth. Like, there's nothing good. That person is not on this life to live a good life, by the way. So she would turn a godly man into an evil one. That's her mission, is to literally like convert somebody's soul into, like, her mission in this life. Okay, let me try to describe it like this. Some people don't have shit in their life, meaning some people are actually here to live a fucked up existence, right? So anybody who they attach to, they can only bring them down. So a part of their mission is to try to actually bring themselves up, but they're not a conduit to actually sustain anything high vibrational, which they actually, that type of person doesn't know that. So like that person would try to find somebody who's elevated or who has some type of elevated purpose in life, and they would try to put that person into a evil contract with them to bring them down. That contract can happen by any type of way, any type of exchange with that energy, especially any type of sexual contact, will put a person into a negative ass contract to where they bring that person down. Like the spirit of that person could never truly elevate, but its mission is to try to elevate off of other people who has a true source to high frequency. Just to put it into that type of terms. I don't know, man. That shit is just twisted, demonic, and dark as fuck. But yeah, that person's just not here. How do you break the spells? Is it different methods for different spells? Like let's say you're a guy, and I don't know if I want to do that. Let's say that person is doing spells on you and shit. The minute that it's revealed to you that person is doing that shit, you need to literally sever the fucking ties to that person That's the type of person that you gotta like check for sneaky shit. Cause those type of bitches, they go to different type of voodoo priests and high priestesses or whatever that do that dark shit. And they literally will manipulate the lengths that they go to try to get a bag, to try to get a fulfilling life, to try to get the contract of somebody who's godly. You really can't put nothing past that person. Anybody who has no shame and anybody who has no fucking self-worth or self-esteem, those aren't people who you surround yourself with. Those people would do any fucked up thing possible to try to have some type of benefit for themselves. They don't give a fuck about you. They definitely don't give about themselves. Like, there's nothing that benefits anybody out of being around those types of people. That's why the only people, first of all, a lot of people will walk away from that person. However, in general, that person is a person to bring people down. Like, what? That did happen to my best friend that dated a girl he really liked and she ruined it. I'm just saying, like, I always hear about people selling their soul. Where exactly can we sell them at any price? If you really want to sell your soul, if anybody really truly actually wants to sell their soul, having a desire for that shit, she's a succubus then. I guess I can see that, like a Jezebel. Like karmic as fuck though. And it's a bad one. Like she's not here on this life to actually have a fulfilled life. That person's here to live a fucked up existence. Her kids will resent her. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say it. I wouldn't be surprised if she has like kids with fucked up type of issues with themselves. Like, people like that, they're the type to try to conceive children with negative intentions, like even spell work. And then they're the type of people to actually, the kid is born demonic, if that makes sense. Like the kid's born in a curse. So I wouldn't be surprised if that type of person has like kids that have like disabilities or something fucked up with them, because it's literally the manifestations of that person doing like being cursed, doing curse shit. Like that's the type of person that doesn't know to the extent of how much they're here to live a fucked up existence and then just die and then go to a fucked up place. Anyways, I feel like that was taking something from me to share that message. Yes, chat. It looks like we're jacking off today. So, anyways, back to the story about the shitty head. Back to the conversation about the shitty head, right? So, he had came or whatever to come use his mouth. And everything about that shit was just dumb as fuck, bro. And when he first saw me, he kept on trying to compare me to a stupid ass celebrity. Mommy, I give you head better than him. You probably would, actually. He go be jacking off by himself. If I ever let a nigga come see that ass. That woman, $1 million woman. James, which one? James, which one? But yeah, I don't know. I think the best part is being able to see shit spiritually. James, stop talking about that girl. Like, are you obsessed? James, I'm starting to think you're more obsessed with that person than me. James talking about red hair slut. Who's the red hair slut? I have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. I'm just saying, like, beyond volunteer to go down or you're beautiful. Man, this one nigga gave me the best fucking head. Like, what the fuck? But I had to cut him off. Drea, I only am aware of that person because they used to be on Twitter for having a long ass fucking tongue. It's some girl with this long ass fucking tongue, and then she slowly started being more of a OF girl. I think recently she was with Blueface. Like she was just with Blueface like not too long ago. And she was like in Blueface house in his kid's bed or some shit. I don't know why I was about to say Drea. I don't know why what the fuck is that person's name? Yeah. I don't know why that person is in here keeps talking about it though. Like I don't think anybody actually gives a fuck. Okay, James. James, I have a cookie. James, before this live ends, make sure you remind me to give you that cookie. Okay? I'll never eat your ass. I'm a white, freak shit. James, you're weird. You don't talk about people like that. James, make sure before this live ends, make sure you receive the cookie, okay? Because I have one for you. White guys love Jewel. Mom was right. It's so crazy because my mom never told me white guys love me. She just will always say to me, like, I think Rachel's going to marry a white man. That's what she used to always say since I was like super young, by the way. Like, my mom was probably saying that to me from my recollection, at least by age 12. I feel like she said it a few times before I was 12, honestly. And I used to always be like, huh? Mommy, if James mess up, I'm here. Okay, Drea, thanks. Because I think James, I don't know. Like, James is kind of just interesting. Like, it's kind of, I don't know what his goal is, but I keep on mentioning other women. Like, what's his goal? Um, you want a cookie? It's James's cookie. You can't have it. You can't really have it because James authentically earned his cookie, you guys. Why did you cut off the dude though? The one that had the good mouthpiece? Can I have a cookie? Dre, you can have my cookie. Let me stop. Let me stop. I cut off the dude with the good head because he started showing his insecurities really bad. Like, everything would be cool with us, but then he starts showing his insecurities. Like, he would invite me out to go with him places, and then like while we're out in those places that he invited me out, he would try to like make it seem as if I don't know how to put it into words. Like, let's say we sat at a table. Let's say we sat at a table with other people at the table. He would like try to get very close to other people at that table and make it seem as if like something was wrong with me or something. What happened to the guy that had the pimp book? Oh yeah, him. I haven't talked to him in a little while. Like, the last time I talked to him was like right before Christmas, I think it was. But like, so yeah, that's what he would do. Like, he would like do weird shit where he was trying to like humiliate me by making me feel like not important, I guess. Like, he would ask me to be with him, and like he would try to invite me out with him just to try to find ways to make me feel unimportant. It was just like a waste of fucking time. I was like, bro, like, I know it's so weird too when people do shit like that because it's like, I know what you're doing. And so I didn't necessarily call it out completely because a nigga like that, if you were to just call it out for what he's doing, he's going to lie or be hella passive aggressive, right? So I didn't necessarily call it out. He was the first one to get pissed, actually. I was based off of what he was trying to do, I was supposed to be the one to get pissed. But I already knew what he was doing. I was just like, damn, this nigga's hella fucking insecure. And he wants me to feel that way. So I never responded the way that he wanted. So he ended up getting mad instead. And then I made him feel stupid for that. I was like, why are you getting mad? And then long story short, I already kind of had a feeling that I was going to just like, eventually I was not going to deal with him anymore because I feel like it was getting harder for him to hide his insecurity. And then he started playing another form of that same game where he would like call me and he'll talk to me for a few seconds and then he'd be like, I'm gonna call you back. And then he just wouldn't ever call me back. Like, it would be like a cliffhanger type conversation. And then whenever I reach out like a normal person would, then he would try to use that as the opportunity to just ignore me and make it seem like I'm thirsty or some shit. I was like, yo, I don't have time for this bullshit. Like, bro, you're insecure as fuck. You're weird as hell. Like, I'm not about to, like, what the hell? Like, not trying to be funny. It's like, nigga, he probably stays up all fucking night thinking about me around that time at least. And then he's playing these stupid ass games with me. I just hate that shit, bro. As soon as a nigga starts showing how deep his insecurity runs, that shit is just like irritating, bro. Like, that shit does not make me want to stick around. That shit looks like a mental illness that people have to me. Like, that shit is, it's just, I hate that shit. That, like, I don't think people understand how many niggas do that same bullshit, bro. Like, all these niggas is insecure then. Jewel, he did that because he's insecure. I know, but it's like, damn, I don't think that any of these niggas is secure then. I'm starting to think that. I'm starting to think none of these niggas is secure. So what? Like, at this point, it seems as if me having any type of slight attraction to men, my attraction to men is starting to, like, I'm starting to just make sure I don't have an attraction to men, because every time I would want to be interested in a nigga, the whole entire time he's trying to plot on bringing me the fuck down. Like, what the fuck? These niggas is just not becoming worth it, bro. You think that a nigga's supposed to actually care for you or protect you? These niggas look at you like some shit to... Their egos can't take that shit. He left you on red. So this is what he would do. He would try to leave me on red, and then he'll eventually contact me and make it seem like, oh, I'm so sorry. He would try to make it seem as if it was a genuine accident. Like, oh, okay, my bad. Hey, what's up? And then he would try to talk to me a little bit, and then out of nowhere he'll do the same bullshit. Not because he's genuinely busy, by the way. He's literally just trying to get a reaction. So I was like, I can't keep doing this shit. Like, and not trying to be funny. It's like, you know how like you and a person kind of start falling back from each other anyway, and then that bullshit's happening. It's like, even if he wasn't dealing with somebody else, which I kind of suspect when people do that, the first thing I think is like, oh, it's somebody else. But even if it wasn't nobody else, like, nigga, that shit does not make me wet. Could you imagine, like, a nigga feels like him disrespecting you and doing all this bullshit towards you is supposed to get you all hot, horny, and bothered, and just being like, oh, I just need you in my life. What the fuck is wrong with these people, dog? You're nothing to be embarrassed about. I think maybe he was slow in the head or secretly fucking gay. I suspect that he was gay, though, because he will always try to ask to put some shit where it's not supposed to go. And I'll be thinking to myself, like, you know what? It'll never be the woman. I'm just saying, like, that nigga was just weird as fuck, bro. That shit was so irritating to the point where I wanted to beat his ass. Like, he would try his hardest to try to hit the juggler with me in conversations too, for like no reason. And then I told him, I said, yo, you have an evil as fuck spirit, bro. He said, one time I was talking about myself, he said, you don't need to say that out loud. People are going to think you're crazy. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Mind you, this nigga, I don't know. You know what? I'll never be the woman. I hate these niggas, bro. These niggas really start to make me have a strong disdain for them, bro. Mommy, my friend does that. Should I tell to stop? Your friend does that to who? You, Drea? Or your friend's going through that? You should have. Sometimes you gotta be a bitch boy that acts like that. If I ever get around that nigga again, I'm really going to beat the fuck out of him. But he's been avoiding me because I think he genuinely knows that I would beat his ass just for exactly what he just did. Like, I don't even have to find out anything else. So he knows that I would actually beat his ass. My friends that does that to his girl. That shit is the most insecure ass bitch ass boy shit. Like, what the fuck? I expect a girl who's insecure to even try to play a mind game like that. Niggas is playing these mind games. You're a woman will always have a problem with the man. I guess, James. If he wanted to play with his backside, he never asked me to play with his backside, but he just would always suggest, like, some shit. And I'm like, but he's a Gemini. I suspect Geminis are, like, I always look at Geminis as like, is you gay? Then I went to play Luigi and she started flirting and touched me, felt comfortable. But I'm just saying, like, you mean Jedi got mind games. Exactly. He wanted you to peg him. I don't know. Like, he's not, like, I don't know. I didn't get the complete signs that he is, but I don't know, bro. I don't know if he wanted to meet, like, he didn't necessarily have signs of him wanting me to do that to him, by the way. And another thing that so another reason why that nigga, he had what you wanted sex. So another thing that he used to do that was so fucking weird, bro, was like let's say I was with him or whatever, right? So in the morning time, I would catch this nigga just staring at me while I was sleeping. One time I woke up right when he was about to take a picture of me sleeping, and he told me that I was demonic. He told me that I was demonic for knowing that he was about to take a picture of me sleeping, and I woke up out of dead sleep. I said, nigga, why the fuck is you doing weird shit like that? Like, head 1 out of 10 though. I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like first of all, I felt like I was not supposed to be doing some shit like that with that nigga for real, for real. I really wasn't for real, for real. To be honest, I was not supposed to be doing anything with that nigga, so I felt he's trying to show his friends. No, I don't think it was just him trying to show his friends. I think that nigga was absolutely obsessed with me. Like he actually, I never told that nigga my social media. So the fact that he found me on social media and I never even told him my username and shit like that, that was also weird. So I would like see him look through his phone, like his photos on his phone, and I would see hella fucking screenshots of I would see I would see hella fucking screenshots of my pictures from Instagram in this nigga's phone. And like literally I'm laying beside him and I don't necessarily think he was aware. It was like he was in like a habit and he would sit there and he would just stare at my picture, bro. I'm like, does this nigga not know I'm late? Like, does this nigga not know I'm seeing this shit? Like, he would just be lost in the sauce staring at a picture of me. Like, but that shit was just like, I mean, we both knew what that shit was about, by the way. We both knew what that shit was, by the way. But it was just like he would just do shit that sometimes was kind of like weird. And it's so crazy because like I would pick up on his obsession energy with me. And so that also makes it weird because imagine you picking up on a nigga being kind of obsessed with you, but then also trying to like that, but also he's insecure as fuck and doing weird shit towards you. It just was kind of like weird as fuck. So, and then he would always nut kind of fast, and that gave me a red flag. Joel, he don't get other girls that. I feel like he does get women though. That's the thing about it. Like I've seen women in his phone. Like I've seen shit like that. And what I mean by women in his phone, not necessarily like anything that raised the red flag to me. I just know that he do, you know what I'm saying? I probably was probably one of the better looking ones, of course, I would think. But still, like I've seen some of the girls that he has been with before I even. Why you say him nutting too fast is a red flag? I feel like if a nigga's nutting too fast all the fucking time that you with him, and like let's say y'all are intimate a lot together, and the nigga keeps nutting fast, I feel like that nigga's not actually trying to be connected with you. Like not to say that a nigga's not trying to prioritize you getting a nut. I'm trying to say even if a nigga gets you off, but he's nutting fast in general, I just feel like that's not a nigga that's trying to. He's not really trying to stay there. You know what I'm saying? He leave you. I'm just saying, like, I feel like if a nigga's always nutty fast, like, even if y'all are around, y'all could be sleep together, cuddle together, nigga want to spoon you, hold your hand, and whatever the fuck. I feel like cook you breakfast. I don't care. Whatever. Be around you 24/7, kick on the phone, whatever. A nigga can do all of that. But I feel like if a nigga's always nutting fast, the first few times that's a compliment, right? Maybe here and there that's a compliment. But all the fucking time, that nigga is used to that shit. He's not looking at you as some shit to really just have around for a long time. That's just where my mind thinks. Like my mind thinks like that. I'm like, you're not trying to get emotionally attached. You're not trying to be rooted here for real. Yeah, he's just trying to do it quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't trying to enjoy that good. He not trying to get emotionally attached for real is what I think too. Or some dude just fucked up plain central. He me, honey. He's you, James. James, you do the same shit or something. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like that's what that means. Like, so any type of sign like that, I always would look at that as like a red fucking flag. But let me reiterate that me and him both knew what it was. You're attracted to me? James, why did you say that? You said he, me, honey, And I said, so you did the same thing? Then you said no. No, it's a problem if that's all the time. I feel like it's a problem all the time. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you really be ready to nut that fast all the time? Like, you can't be that. It can't just be my pussy that good. You can't contain it every single time, nigga. Right. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't have the secret sauce to that shit. I mean, the secret answer to that shit. But I just thought that was a red flag. Like, nigga, you just be ready to, like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Nigga, stop fucking playing with me, bitch. Stop fucking playing with me, ho. He been with a lot of women that I can do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that nigga's a fucking whore, bro. That nigga's a fucking whore. Like, if you fucking with a nigga and out of nowhere, out of any nigga that you ever fuck with, this nigga is the fucking one that can't go past whatever. That nigga's a fucking whore. That shit is just a red flag. But I ain't gonna lie, like, sometimes though, if let's say he do nut fast, like, then I'll tell that nigga give you some head, and then he'll give you some head, and then he might try to go another round, but then he goes fast again. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Stop fucking playing with me, ho. Stop fucking playing with me, bro. You might got that big script, Jewel. Not his fault. I'm sure I do. But at the same time, nigga, you mean to tell me you already nutted, and then the second time you put it in, you nutted fast again? Nigga, stop fucking playing with me. Get the fuck out my face. I bet your pussy was way better than any of those other bitches. Probably couldn't believe. It's a problem with him. Sometimes it's acceptable. You're a whore if you nut too fast. If you nut, he had to eat your pussy. If a nigga nuts really fast and then even if it's like okay, then I say give me some head because maybe I'm just horny as fuck too. And then a nigga gives me some head because you know what I'm saying. Sometimes like I be wanting to like fuck. It don't have to be like super long, but sometimes you know what I'm saying. There's like a way to make sure that you get to that spot where like you really be like okay, I could go to sleep like. But nigga nut real fast, then he'll give you head, and it'll be some good head, I ain't gonna lie. Then he be like ready to go for again, and then he nut fast again. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're broken. I think you're broken. This is not normal. That's not normal to me. Somebody like you would have a nigga hard like a Rottweiler. And then that's another thing. That's another thing. I'm glad you said that, King. That nigga would be so fucking hard. You could fucking bounce a fucking quarter off that shit, and that shit could like cut somebody. Like, what the hell? That nigga would be rock fucking hard. Like, the pussy out of this world. Something fucking wrong with him. He a red flag. That man's a red fucking flag, bro. He's a fucking whore, bro. He gotta hit that pussy right. I had that thing making noises ain't never heard. Like, he the type of person that let's say I were to, man, he the type of nigga, as soon as you open up your mouth, you go, he's nutting. Like, damn, I just opened up my fucking mouth and you're nutting now. The fact that I just said, oh, that's that type of nigga. Like, it's so funny because one time I did try it out. I was like, I'm not going to make a noise. I was like, I'm not going to make a noise. Let me see. It do last a little bit longer. See, you go, nigga, get the fuck out my face, wasting my fucking time. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm just going to go to sleep. Really, I'm just, low key, I'm going over there to take naps at that point. I'm going over there just to go to sleep. That's what it is. I'm going to sleep and you're wasting my time. Mr. Nut too quick, exactly. He need a honey pot. Yeah. He do need a honey pot, or I could beat his ass. Either which way it goes. You'll last long, Drea. Okay. What if he's watching me? Nah, that nigga for a fact loves very, very low light to lights off. I'm like, damn. All the time, nigga? All the time the light has to be low light or off, nigga? Is you insecure? I don't necessarily think he insecure, but damn, you don't want to see this shit? That shit would be worse, probably. It's good enough to show off. James, I seen what you said, by the way. He need a rhino film. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. So look, this nigga was actually oblivious to the fact that I thought that he nut quick, by the way. And so I had said, I mean, I'm not a person to hold back completely. Like, I don't give a fuck. So I had said something to him about that one time. And then, let me see if I can find the picture. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the picture in my phone. I had said something to him about it. And then, let me show you what I found. Hold on. I'm about to find that picture in a second. I'm about to show you. Okay, so I had told him about how fast he nuts, right? And then this is what I found in his closet. I found this in his closet, and it was like in between some clothes. And so then I opened it up, and that shit says Erexin. That shit says Erexin. So I Googled it because I'm like, every time I see random shit in his house, I'm Googling everything. I'm sorry. I see any type of medication, anything, I'm Googling all that shit. I just need to know. I think it's my right to know. You know what I'm saying? At that point. So I Googled this shit because I felt like I knew what this was, but I Googled it just to make sure. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, this shit was like, oh, I don't know what the fuck's in here. This shit was like in between clothes. So there was something sitting on top of that. I Googled it. It said, what the fuck is Erexin? This shit is basically like a honey pack rhino shit. I said, oh, so this nigga knows that he be nutting fast because I told him. I didn't think it was sinking through his head. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think he really cared about me saying that necessarily. Yeah, that nigga went to the, and it's funny too that I said that because one time I had told him some shit about how I felt like this one nigga had got some shit from the gas station. So we randomly had a different conversation about some shit. So after we had that conversation, and then ironically I had told him, like, nigga, you be busting quick as fuck. And then I saw that he got some, and then I could tell when he tried to use it to see if it was gonna work because he did seemingly last a little bit longer, but it wasn't that much of a. I feel like it still wasn't that much of a difference. Honey all night. I'm just saying, like, he's the first person that I have ever experienced that shit being so fucking consistent all the time, nigga. This pussy can't be that fucking good all the time. Probably is, but shit. Fuck, man. He was about to give himself a heart attack with that one. Oh my god. What if I take a hoodie back? Drea, what? Drea, we should see. It's broken. Yeah. So then I had told him, though, in a conversation I had told him, I was like, bro, I said, I feel like you nut so fast because you really don't be wanting to, you feel like it's going to help you not get your feelings involved. That's what I said to him. And he just listened to me. And I feel like he low-key believed it. Like, not to say that I was lying, but I feel like he low-key felt like that was the truth when he really think about it. No, I'm going to be too preach. That fool is on suicide watch right now. I ain't gonna lie, he struggles with a lot of mental health. He struggles with a lot of mental health issues, like, so I don't know. That nigga did something weird towards me, and it's so funny because I know it for a fact because he got into a car accident and totaled his car. And I'm not wishing car accidents on nobody, by the way. I don't think that's a good thing, but I just thought it was an interesting thing to happen to him. Nah, he can't help it. Some fools just blessed with the quickness. That was just a waste of time. Like, it's so crazy because, like, I ain't gonna lie. at the time, I feel like I really liked the activity that we was doing together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I really liked the activity we was doing together. Like I don't oftentimes meet somebody who I really actually enjoy it. Like, not to say that I don't enjoy it, the activity, but you know how like you meet somebody, you like, oh shit. So it was kind of a vibe at first. Tell me about a lot of money. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that, by the way, James. I didn't mean to delete your comment. So we nonchalantly talking about booze duration. That nigga was, he was a quick minute man. Minute. Minute man. You think he tried to put some black magic on that ass? So when I first linked up with him, I actually did suspect that that's what he did. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt like when I first like connected him with him in that way, I genuinely felt that like right away. How do you feel about 10 minutes? I feel like 10 minutes is really nice. Compared to that bullshit, I think 10 minutes is pretty nice. The fuck? Yeah, I remember you. That bullshit was like, man, that nigga pissed me the fuck off each time though. And it's like every time I started to have hope for some reason. That's the part that's kind of fucked up and toxic. Is the fact that I'm subconsciously thinking, okay, the next time it's gonna be better. Like the next time we do it, he's gonna be used to me now, so he's not gonna do that as quick. Then I'm thinking like that, and then it's like time is going by. Like this can't be like new pussy to him every single time. Now that shit felt under 2 minutes, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not going to hold you guys. That shit felt under 2 minutes. Y'all ever okay. Y'all know how like nobody can get you off better than you sometimes? Like you can get yourself off real quick. It was kind of that type of vibe. New pussy is what excites you and you have go crazy trying to put on a show. Yeah, damn, 10 minutes ain't shit for real. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, 10 minutes to me feels like a decent, you know, quickie vibe, but it feels like an extended quickie in a way. I don't know, dog. I really don't know. But it's just the fact that like that nigga would be like, I promise you guys, let me help you guys understand, okay? This is just part of the live because we're all just here to hear some bullshit, I guess. Let's say it gets to the point of the do, right? So let's do this as just like whatever. It don't matter what speed this is, by the way. This could be this or this could be this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right? And I'm like, oh my god. Oh, like that shit just pissed me the fuck off, bro. So then I just stopped. I just stopped making noises. I was like, I'm just gonna not talk. I'm not speaking. I'm not gonna make a noise. So then I just didn't make noise. And even if I didn't make noise, it still looked he was the same. Y'all laughing. He was already stimulated by the thought. He was like, you don't get quickies with me at least. He deal with a lot of women. And it's so crazy because even if he did deal with a lot of women, I would think that it would take him more time to get off. Like, what the fuck? I mean, but be like, that was so fools. But like every single fucking time, what if I seen this nigga like, what if I was over at that nigga crib for a whole fucking week almost? And then it was like, okay, let me not say the whole entire week, like it's consecutive. Let's say I was over at that nigga's crib, like for a long time. I don't fucking know the time. I don't know. Like, let's say we smashed like 5 times in 6 days. Every single fucking time. That would happen when you deal with a lot of women. He pisses me the fuck off, bro. That shit used to always feel like a waste of time. And then he will always want me to go over, he will always want to go to sleep together. Like, what the fuck? I started to feel like that nigga was becoming like, I started to feel like that nigga almost needed me. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that that nigga was fully in love or anything like that, but I did just start to think that that nigga just was starting to need me just to be around type shit. But ew, dog. Just ew, bro. Whatever, dog. But yeah, that shit was just like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it was cool for the time being. Not that quick shit, by the way, but everything else was cool for the time being. I feel like there was qualities about him that reminded me of somebody else that I have dealt with before in the past. But he did not, like, every time I would try to break up with him and get rid of him, he would like try to pop back in my life. And I feel like one of the last few times of me trying to like sever the connection with him, I really at that point started to question. I was like, wait a minute. I'm starting to think this nigga has tried to do something towards me for real. But I don't know. Like, I have no confirmation on if he actually did or not. I just have a strong speculation at this point. I had a friend like that, could never go past 5 with his main girl. Shit was pathetic, and his girl let everyone know. I know, because I'm not gonna lie, he won't really, like, in my opinion, if, let's say, like, okay, I hope this don't sound too crazy when you say it out loud, but, like, I was over there all the fucking time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that he was trying to do with me, even though it wasn't like that, he was low-key trying to put me in the main girl category. A man who did what a lot of us would have that problem. Thanks for reminding me again, James. So, yeah, I don't know. But I don't really care. I don't even care about him like that anymore. Like, there was a time period where I feel like what really, I don't know. I can't say it at the moment. I mean, did he at least give you big O's? There has been times where he actually, like, okay, sometimes I don't know. I can't tell you guys everything. I can't tell you guys everything. So I'm just going to leave it at yes. I can't tell you guys everything. I'm just going to say yes. But it wasn't like super, like, it wasn't like, I don't know how to put into words. Like, if that nigga really, like, if that, let's say that nigga actually lasted longer, like, that shit would have been crazy to me. Oh my God, nah, that's important info though, Jewel. Okay, let me try to say what I was about to say. Sometimes if I actually am fucking with somebody, I can like almost synchronize my body to like let's say a nigga can actually make me come, right? This sounds TMI, my bad. Explicit late night chat. So let's say I'm actually fucking with a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's low key my nigga, even though that's not my nigga, that's my nigga, right? Like, a nigga can actually make me come in many different ways. And then when he actually is ejaculating, my body will actually experience like me coming again. So like, even though it was super quick, if my body didn't do that, then I would not be coming. You can do that too, Drea. So like, if my body wasn't able to do that, then I absolutely would not have got off even a little bit. So like, a lot of times, like, as soon as he like pulls out and he actually comes, like, my body will actually come. Like, I would just start creaming and everything. Like, and he's not even in my body anymore. Like, this is probably TMI. Like, sometimes that could happen. But it's like, if I'm actually fucking with that nigga, like, that nigga is like low key my nigga. Like, I can't say that I'm in love, but I might just be feeling like feelings. I might not be in love, but I might feel feelings to some extent. Like, I just like being around you type feelings. So, oh, happy day when Jesus washed, where Jesus washed. Can you squirt on command? Not on command, but yes. When Jesus was. Somebody said that's good, P-U-S-S-Y. I guess. But that's the only reason why I could like still fuck with him a little bit, is because that was happening. But it didn't happen super strong every time either, by the way. Like, sometimes it would happen stronger than others. Mommy, who was your favorite ex? My favorite ex? In what regard? Like, just overall, my favorite ex? I'll be honest, you guys, because I kind of like start to blot them out of my memory. Because I be trying to like, because I low-key blot these niggas out my memory after I deal with them, it almost makes me feel like I don't have a favorite ex at the moment. In general, who was my favorite ex? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I definitely healed because I blotted these niggas out of my mind. um, I ain't gonna lie. Out of anybody who I could have ever dealt with in 2025, that nigga who I just described me cutting off, he was like one of the niggas that I was fucking with heavy. Like I met that Scorpio nigga that I call Scorpio. Me and that nigga, like we had like some insane chemistry, but I felt like that other nigga though that I just cut off. I felt like me and him had like something different, which made me feel like it was like spell work. So I looked at his birth chart, right? So his moon is in my 12th house. Red flag, red flag, red flag. His moon is in my 12th house. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. Do you guys know what that dynamic is? Do y'all know what that dynamic is? Oftentimes, if a person's sun or moon sign is in your 12th house, that means that 9 times out of 10, that person has somebody else somewhere. Like, even if you're not aware of it. Because for me personally, I did not have any signs that that nigga was actually fucking with somebody. I just had a suspicion that he could be if he wanted to. But I didn't have the evidence that he actually was. Because a lot of his time and energy was spending on me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't necessarily have any evidence that he was, but I knew that he had the capability of it. So I didn't put it past him until recently when I looked at this chart shit. When I saw that in the chart, I said, oh, I'm good off of this. So that dynamic can feel very telepathic. It can feel very, a lot of times that nigga would say shit that's in my, oh my fucking God. But 12th house is the enemy house. So the fact that his moon sign was in my 12th house, it has a dynamic that could be very toxic in a way. It also has a lot of what's it called? It could be long periods of like no contact and communication, and then periods of communication again. I don't mean no harm. I don't want that bullshit. I do not want no strong on and off bullshit, especially not right now. Like that doesn't appeal to me. Like he's the type of nigga to probably still feel the same way. Like he the type of nigga that if he actually seen me with some shit that he wasn't going to offer me, you show and not you. I don't know what James is saying at the moment. But anyways, long story short, like it's not a healthy placement to have with somebody. Like it could be like super intense, but also like it doesn't work. Like it's not actually supposed to. It's like one of those it's like a dynamic that also either to some extent people keep it hidden, and people are either keeping it hidden because there's some reason as to why it can't come together publicly. So a lot of times, not to say that it was the case for me per se, like hand on the Bible, I'm not trying to say it was the case with me and him. However, that could be a dynamic of somebody who actually does have like a long-term partner somewhere. You're not sure, you sure you're not the problem? I don't necessarily think I was the problem with that situation. I don't necessarily think I was the problem with that situation because I genuinely was I like okay, I genuinely was not under any type of you know how like some shit is in your awareness, so you obviously what the fuck am I trying to say? Like like that nigga, I don't know how to put it into words. For us, between me and his dynamic, the reason why that's that thing that I said, there's some reason as to why that connection has to be hidden. For me and him, the reason why that quote unquote was there, it wasn't necessarily because of a long term partner on either one of our parts. For it between me and us, it was because uh, there was somebody else that me and him both know that he had a decent connection with. So that person would have been somewhat of a blockage. Also, the fact that he would have to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's like other factors that isn't necessarily the long term partner aspect or secret husband affair type aspect. It was other factors that made it be to where it would be like quote unquote hidden type vibe, is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. I looked into it. I was like, oh, hell no. When I looked into that shit, I said, oh, hell no. I said, now that I know this, I have to get rid of you immediately. I was like, I have to get rid of you immediately, bro. I did not consciously sign up for that shit, by the way. So, I don't know. It was cool while it lasted, but I have purged that person out of my system, like, completely. I don't have sexual desires for that person. I don't have a desire to speak with that person. That person is probably in disbelief that I cut them off to the extent that I did, by the way. That person probably is in disbelief that I cut them off, by the way. But I don't have any type of desire to talk to that nigga, see that nigga. Not for real. Like, I don't know what could ever trigger me to have a desire to get back in touch with that person. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of whatever. But I would never try to intentionally. Jewel, how do I find out my dynamic? I was born 5'2". What's your year? So okay, if you're dealing with somebody, get their birth chart information. Your man, the man. I hope one day I actually get to experience like a man that's a man type vibe. Destroy. I don't know why is it that like that, but destroy. You got to get your birth chart information and get your partner's birth chart information and look at the synastry. And then look at the synastry. You know, it's funny because that guy. I don't think that guy would ever even know how far astrology can tell you that type of shit. There's something called my chart. Everyone should have one. Hell yeah, everybody should have a my chart too. I feel like, look, 2026, I'm going into any type of potential connection, not even romantic or sexual, but even friendship. Well, I don't have to do it for friendships, but we're going in with my charts and birth charts. So, anyways, um, go to bed, vampire. LOL. You thought you ate. Give me that fucking plate. Let me stop. But yeah, uh, so the funniest part is that I looked at the synastry between me and the Scorpio, and the synastry between me and the Scorpio. One of the main placements I saw was that he would always view me as like his wife. I said, "What the fuck, bro?" Digging in my nose. Yeah, I be scratching my nose. But it's like, it showed a placement that said he would actually instantaneously have a first impression that I was his wife. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's too much homosexuals, dirty dick, and dirty pussy going around. Also, though, one thing about it, though, I feel like I could never take a Libra moon nigga serious, though, because the deep, dark secret about Libra moons. There's a deep, dark secret about Libra moons. And then once you start thinking about that, there's a reason why you don't fuck with them. As good as they might be, you know what I'm saying? Libra moons sometimes be the coolest people, but sometimes you know the deep dark secret behind that shit. You just can't fuck with them. Yo, Jewel, you gotta do the one finger nose swipe. Oh, like this? Sorry, you guys. I really like it be like the outside of my nose too that be itchy. It don't be nothing else. Vent. I'm a Vent for your birth chart. I like to use Astro Dash charts. I like to use Astro charts for the birth chart. It just, I don't know. I feel like Astro Dash charts has like a cleaner, it has a very easy to read, in my opinion, thing. So your name is Vent Doe. What city, state, and country was you born in, Vent Doe? And I just don't know why. 1989. Correct answer gets you $11. What city and state was you born in? How much boyfriend? How much boyfriend do they have? James, I'm not sure if I know what you're saying. Vent Jewel can't calculate that you owe us. Girl, go wash your damn hands. Get out of here. Y'all act like there was boogers in my nose. That shit is just itchy. Y'all ever had like dry skin on your face? Why is that verbal language? I'm Brazilian and I like hot American women. That's nice. I'm slapping my shit right now. What the fuck? I mean, straight popping. Joel, I would need you to develop or calculate mine. Fort de France, Martinique. I used to know somebody named Martinique, I feel like. Fort. Do you know your birth time by any chance, Vendo? You're in Fort Lauderdale now. I just wanted to know your place of birth. James talk about some 360. Joel for the state start saying slat. Slat. What's good from New Zealand? Welcome. Real fast, you guys. How you doing, Chloe? What's up, Reckless? What it is? Fuck. Reckless, welcome to the live. Vendo, when's your birth time? Do you have one? Because if you don't have one, I guess it's fine. I could still find out some shit. So far, Vendo, this is your birth chart. You know what? I'm going to do something for you. $5:40 Saturday. 5:40 p.m. a.m. Oh, am I stupid? It says 5:40 a.m. What the fuck? Okay, so let me do your chart real fast. I should have waited. For some reason, I didn't anticipate you to have your birth time. Most people don't have their birth time. Okay, so let me do this again. Vent, dough. Give me 1 second, you guys. $19.89. $5:40 a.m. Okay, so this is actually your chart. So I'm looking at your chart at the moment. Uno momento, por favor, James. Jesus Lord. So when I was born, time was invented, so I don't know. So I do see here, Vendo, you're an Aquarius with a Taurus moon. Your Mercury is Capricorn. Venus is in Aquarius. Interesting. Your Venus being in Aquarius automatically makes you like more times than not like intimidating to partners. Like you kind of come off as like out of people's league. Like the people who would be interested in you, a lot of times they kind of feel a sense of you being out of their league based off of your Venus placement actually. I mean, I guess you can incorporate your sun, and you do have earth placements. So I don't know. I just see you as kind of intimidating to most partners that seek you out, especially with love, huh? Mars is in Taurus, interesting placement. Jupiter, Taurus, Saturn, Capricorn, Uranus, Capricorn, Neptune, Capricorn, Pluto in Scorpio, North Node is Pisces, interesting. Chiron's Cancer, Ascendant Aquarius. Damn, nigga, you basically an Aquarius. with all this undertone of like earth. You're basically like an Aquarius, and then your MC is Scorpio. Let me see. Your 10th house being Scorpio, your 10th house being Scorpio, I wouldn't be surprised if like you have such an interesting job. Like, and it'll be interesting to me what kind of job you have, because I feel like Scorpio being in your 10th house will make a person that likes to uncover shit and have a sense of power, meaning you do know something that other people don't know. Y'all see me scratching my nose. Venus, 22nd letter, 89 year of the earth snake. Interesting. 12th house, your 12th house is Capricorn, so that's your 12th house being in Capricorn, that's your house of enemies. So I know some people experience friction with people who have the sign that's in their 12th house. So I don't know if you ever find yourself having friction with Capricorns. And even if they don't have the sun sign Capricorn, similar to what I described earlier, for you to have the dynamic that I described with that person, if you were to meet a lover who has Capricorn in their sun and or moon position, you would have that same dynamic with somebody that I just described. So for you, it's Capricorn. How are you guys doing? Let me share this with you, so that way you can have a copy of your birth chart, sir. I need a fast car. Where's James at? Whatever. Try bring more like Jesus. Doesn't matter what sign you are. I mean, I agree. I think everybody should be more like Jesus. But we're studying the patterns in the stars. That's what we're studying at the moment. How am I gonna the link that I want to post is too long. So Vento, go to my most recent post on my page. Go to my channel and go to the most recent post on my page that says live chat tonight, da 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 da. So look for my comment with the hyperlink. That's where the link is to your birth chart. What did I say about Capricorns? I said your 12th house is your house of enemies. So I wouldn't be surprised if you ever have friction, as if you ever have had friction with somebody who was a Capricorn, or they had their moon sign in Capricorn. Go to my YouTube that I'm streaming on right now. Go to my most recent post. When you select the post, select newest to look at the newest comments, and the most recent comment with the hyperlink that says astrocharts.com/tools birth chart. That's the link to your birth chart, sir. How I do that? I got my birth certificate right now. You have your time of birth and everything. So for everybody who wants to find their birth chart, you literally do these steps. Go to your web browser. I like to use astro./charts. I like to use astro-charts to find whatever I need with is the top one, this one right here. When I was 5 years old, I was 5, and I was a kid who was also a child, who was also born at a very young age. I agree. But you don't know how to read it? So I'm going to kind of teach you guys, like, I mean, I could translate it or whatever, but somebody else put did anybody know their birth time and where they were born with their birthday? Because I want to do you guys' first because it's more accurate. Jewel, you're more niche with this stuff, so if you can do it for me, I would appreciate it. Okay, I can try. I just realized that. I was like, I could try. So wait, Vento, he said that he had more money for me. if I had got it correct. What? Where's the more money? Let me stop. Yeah, I do. I know mine. Okay, so if you guys know your date of birth and your birth time with your hometown, put it in the chat. I'll look up. I'll do one right now, and then the other person I'll do after I pull up their chart. You was born 12 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. How fucking odd. James, why did you say you apologize? Why did you say that, James? Okay. Destroy. It's all about the money, money, money. He really born May 2nd. That's crazy. May 2nd. So that's what? At 12 o'clock p.m. Okay, Vin. I got Vince's comment that he got it. Okay, so destroy. Destroy, this is your chart, okay? So I'm looking at your chart at the moment. Your sun is in Taurus, your moon is in Virgo, Mercury's Taurus, Venus is in Aries. Your Venus being Aries makes you be a person that can low key like I wouldn't say you fall in love fast, but you can definitely be very into a person very fast, and you can almost quickly like get out of that infatuation with them just as fast. That's what that placement does. That's what that placement does. It's like you can get very interested in somebody really fast, be all engulfed in them, be very passionate about them, even dare I say, and then that can go away so quickly as it came. Mars is Sagittarius, interesting. Jupiter, Gemini, Saturn and Gemini, Uranus, Aquarius, Neptune, Aquarius. Pluto is a Sagittarius. Your North Node is Cancer, interesting. Chiron is Sagittarius. Your rising sign is Cancer. Aww. Okay. And then your MC is Aries. So, let's see. I need a fast car. Candy coated red. So for you, destroy for you, your enemy sign that I described for somebody else is the sign Gemini. So like I wouldn't be surprised if you find yourself having conflicts with people with the sun sign or moon sign Gemini. So for that dynamic that I described earlier, anybody who has their moon in Gemini or some shit. Fuck. Why am I losing my train of fucking thought, bro? I'm gonna do you next tone. And then I can do praise Yah after tone. So let me go back to describing this chart that I'm reading. Okay, so for you, destroy your house of enemies is Gemini. Okay. Let me go back up because I did notice something. So because your moon sign, I didn't do this with the other guy, but I don't know. Because your moon, I did it in the backwards way. So because your moon sign is Virgo, if you meet somebody who's Virgos in the 12th house, you would have that dynamic that I described earlier with me and that guy. Who the heck is Tone? I'm sorry, my bad, Tune. Tune, there was somebody up here earlier. Also, destroy. Go to my most recent post, destroy. And I have a hyperlink of a copy of a copy of your birth chart. Okay, I'm about to do tunes and then I'm gonna do the praise person account. Okay. It's a lot of Taurus babies in the chat. Tone, what was your birth time again? Tone, do you know your birth time? I'm sorry, Tune. Did I call him Tone again? Fuck. Fuck. Taurus gay. Tone. Tune. The fuck. Tune, do you know your birth time? Hi, welcome to the live, you guys. 8:03 p.m. Okay. Okay. So, Tune, I'm on your birth chart. This is your birth chart. So I'll put your hyperlink in the comment as well. Dang, I'm a Taurus, Jewel a Taurus, and Tune a Taurus. So, Tone. Interesting. Tune. Tune, you're a Taurus sun with a Libra moon. That's what I was describing earlier. You're a Taurus sun with a Libra moon. Your Mercury is Taurus. Your Venus is Aries, similar to Destroy. So like Venus and Aries people, they can be very infatuated with people like very quickly. They can feel very passionate about that person, be very highly interested in that person very quickly. And just as fast as they can have that infatuation, it can literally just go away. So like some people probably would try to accuse people with Venus and Aries as like players and not really caring about people, love them and leave them type vibes. That also is a stereotype for Venus and Aries. Very hot, very passionate, coming quick, can leave just as fast type of vibes. You know, good while it lasts, very fun while it lasts, very passionate. Your Mars is in Leo. Now, I didn't say this for anybody else, but something I know about Mars and Leo placements, Mars and Leo, Mars shows you the Mars shows you the area and how a person performs, like let's say sexually, okay? So for you, you're the type to really want to like put on a show, like performance type of vibe in the bedroom. Okay. Your Jupiter is Libra, Sagittarius, I'm sorry, your Saturn is Aquarius, Uranus, Capricorn, Neptune, Capricorn. I notice I attract a lot of people with Capricorn in those areas. Your Pluto is Scorpio, your North Node is Sagittarius, Chiron is Leo. You're a Scorpio rising. Interesting. So similar to the first guy that had the Aquarius and Venus, the first guy, you being a Scorpio rising also could have that sense of intimidation that your love, like people who are interested in you romantically, can have a feeling of being intimidated by you as well, because of your Scorpio. For you, it's Scorpio rising for you that makes them feel that way. And then your MC is Leo. Okay. So I might talk more about why there's a deep, dark secret about Libra moons. Okay, so I see here your 12th house is Libra. So your house of your enemies is in the sign Libra. Um, so similar to the other two guys, like if you would meet somebody who their moon sign is, wait, am I saying this correctly at the moment? If you were to meet somebody whose sun or moon sign is Libra, that right there could have the dynamic that I was talking about earlier. Okay, so I'm going to post yours now, Tune, in the most recent. I'm gonna post yours in the most recent post I made on my channel, so you can get the hyperlink to yours. Okay. You're a 33. Yes, I'm a 33. 12 18 life fails named Jean Claude. Who's Jean Claude? Who's Jean Claude, by the way? That sounds about right. Does that name make a difference in the chart? I don't think the name makes a difference at all. Like, it doesn't change any of the other factors. Who was the other person? Praise y'all. Let me do praise y'all. Praise y'all. I got your. Why did James say he apologized and then he stopped talking? Praise y'all. I got your birth time, but what is your date of birth? What is your date of birth and birthday? And then he's probably the last person I'm gonna do at the moment, if he's even up here. Can you calculate my life path? Jewel, I got one last hour after this. Okay, bet. I subscribed and gave it a like. Best channel ever. Thank you. So to calculate your life path, you just add your numbers up. So I see right away 10, 10, 11. I think you're a life path. I think you're a master number 11. 2 plus 11 plus 8. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this again. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 8 plus 9 equals 21. You're life path 3, Vent. Vent Doe, you're life path 3. So this is how you calculate your life path number. You add up each digit individually, and then when you get if you get a number like this, if you get like a number like this, for example, 2, 1, then you add 2 plus 1, which is 3. So Vent Doe, you are a life path 3, which I do remember. I don't know if life path 3 is the philosopher, but life path 3s are compatible with different numbers, and I just don't want to tell you the wrong. You have to add the 4-digit year. Yes, sir. And that's what I did. So you add each digit individually. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 8 plus 9. And then you get 2, 1. And then you add 2 plus 1, and that's 3. That's how you do it. Destroy. Whose birthday are you putting in the chat, by the way, Destroy? Because I don't know what happened to Praise Yah. I was going to do Praise Yah's, but I don't have all their information. You can't tell me who that is? It's that girl. I just don't know her name at the moment, but it is that girl. It's not Taylor, because you're off of Taylor. I'm doing the mystery person. This is going to be the last person I do tonight. Unless it's James, and James is probably not going to want me to look at his birth chart. I just would assume. I just am guessing. I'm just guessing James would not want me to look at his birth chart. 6:03 p.m. 6:03 p.m. What's up, you guys? So this is the mystery inquiry by Destroy's chart. My soulmate really got the same birth month as me. Okay, so let's look at this person's chart. So this girl, your soulmate, Destroy, her sun is Taurus, her moon is Aquarius, which similar to what I said to Tone, what I said to the first guy, and I don't know if I said anything. I don't know if anything in your chart struck me for this placement, but people who have moon in Aquarius, those people also could be read as kind of intimidating towards people, similar to the other placements that I read as intimidating. Their Mercury is in Taurus. I think you and this girl probably have very good conversations because y'all understand each other with this same placement. I'm sorry, Tone. I keep calling you Tone. I know people named Tone. My bad. Tone. My bad. So I would assume that you and this girl have a lot of great conversations. Like y'all could talk and understand each other's the way you two choose to communicate. Okay, Jewel, tone it down so we her Venus is in Taurus. This is a person who real deal is about stability. She's really about a long-term relationship. Like 9 times out of 10, it's way easier for this person to really seek stability and long-term connection in partners than it is the opposite. Her Mars is in Aquarius. Okay. I forgot what your Mars was in. Her Jupiter is Leo, Saturn Gemini, Uranus Pisces, Neptune Aquarius, Pluto Sagittarius. Her North Node is in Taurus. Oh my gosh. So listen, destroy your soulmate, because your soulmate has her North Node in Taurus. You truly, and you are a Taurus sun sign, you truly do see this girl as like your soulmate. That's the placement. It's very karmic and fated though, that you would meet a person like this and see that person as your soulmate. So when I go back to your chart, your North Node is in Cancer. So Cancer people, sun sign in Cancer, or even moon sign in Cancer people probably feel that way about you. Interesting. So let me go back to hers because I'm reading her chart. Okay, so her Chiron is in Capricorn. Her ascendant is Libra, so she's a Libra rising. She probably is a person that most people like. Like, it's kind of hard for people not to like her. And if people don't like her, it's more than likely because she is very likable, if that makes sense. So she's a person that brings harmony. It's easy for people to like her. She probably, with all of this Venusian energy and Aquarian energy that I'm seeing right away, she probably more than likely could have a very she has like a classic way about herself, but she's also very unique. And like her uniqueness in that regard stands out, at least to you, maybe. Okay. And then her MC is in Leo. So for her, her enemy placement is Libra. So yours is Gemini, hers is Libra. So if she ever runs into people who have Sun in Libra and Gemini, Libra, Moon, or Sun, those people could be like that dynamic that I described in the beginning. With her second house in Scorpio, you know what? Oh, she's a Libra rising. Duh. No. Because she's a Libra rising, of course her second sign is in Scorpio. Interesting. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it at that because you didn't pay me for anything, by the way. You didn't pay me for this shit. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And if you want the details to your mystery soulmates inquiry, the same place that I posted your link on my most recent post, I posted the link to her birth chart there as well. So when you go to the post, if you can't see any of the comments, hit newest. Make sure you hit newest so you guys can see. But I think everybody except for Toon didn't validate if he saw it. Vince validated that he saw mine. I think Destroy just validated that he saw mine. So Destroy, you should validate that you saw your soulmates and everything. How's everybody doing this morning? I think I might get up in a second. Like, not all the way, but I might put a bonnet on my head and put my hair up. I need a fast car. I think I'm about to do that. I think I'm about to put up my hair and put on this bonnet. Give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, so anybody seen James by any chance? Has anybody seen James? 'Cause I haven't seen him. Yo, Tone, I mean Tune, we bullying. My nigga Julrae, where you at? Hey, you guys. James and the Giant Peach. Why does James just pop up with her eyes? So I will be sitting, you guys. What the fuck? I thought your bonnet was blue. It was for the match. Yeah, no, I don't have a blue bonnet. You missed me while I was away? Joe, be honest, you think it's gay if a guy likes pink? Not all the way. It just depends on how he's into the color pink. But I'll be honest, I have been completely desensitized from a guy liking the color pink as him being gay. Because do y'all remember early 2000s? Destroy You was probably just born. Early 2000s, there was a whole bunch of campaign that said tough guys love pink. So I don't personally have it in my head that guys that like the color pink are gay. The inside of my bonnet is pink, actually. James, you like the color purple? I like that. I like that. Jules, so I'm a baby to you then. You're not actually a baby. I just like saying shit like that. I like saying shit like that. Yeah, James, it's purple then pink. So y'all both like purple and then y'all both like pink. Cameron. Yeah, I don't look nothing like anybody's ex, bro. Bro, I don't look like anybody's ex. Stop being so fucking racist in the fucking chat, bro. Stop acting like you ain't never seen black people a day in your fucking life. That shit is so fucking offensive to me. Name one ex that man has that would be a compliment. Stop being offensive. I saw a shooting star last night and wished me and you could be together. I wear pink breast cancer awareness bracelet I stole from my boss's. Your boss's girlfriend? Joey Mac, you're about to get banned. Stop fucking saying that stupid shit, bro. Like, damn. Stop saying that stupid shit. Nah, he gonna stop saying the stupid shit one way or another. I just don't want to see that dumb shit on my fucking page, bro. Why am I saying bro so much this whole live stream? This whole live stream, I've just been saying bro, bro, bro. You guys, I think I'm getting hungry again. I think I low-key want to eat a salad. Hi, I can't believe I ate a hot dog earlier today. James, what do you want to talk about? But also that placement that I was talking about earlier, when somebody's moon sign is in your 12th house. To be honest, there is some type of telepathic ass, spiritual ass connection that you two have. Like the other person knows what's going on with the other person. Typically, it's mutual. It's vice versa. But sometimes one person notices it and feels it more than the other. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of different there's a lot of different placements in two people's birth charts that could really describe the connection. And in my opinion, though, there's other placements that seemingly are more like karmic or tied in than that. But that one is a very like unique and interesting dynamic to have with somebody. But that shit almost never works. Like that shit almost never works out, bro. I don't see how you did that drinking. Did what drinking? Morning girl from upstate New York. Welcome to the live. I'm not gonna lie, Jewel. You claim the 90s baby title or the thousands? Destroy. I'm 1,051 years old. I've been around for eons. Destroy. You will never know my, aka you'll never know my birth year if I don't want you to. Month 2, day 11. No, the day. No, you break down the day 1 plus 1. And 13 is not even a master number, so you break down 13. Vit, you're breaking down your thing incorrect. And then, honestly, not trying to be funny, Vit. Why did you ask me to break down your... Why did you ask me to break down your life path number if you feel like you already know it? What's the point? But you're breaking down your life path number incorrect. You do every single digit. You add up every single digit. It's not 05 and you put in 05. You put in 0 plus 5. And then 11, you don't put in 11. You put 1 plus 1. And then for your year, you do 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 9. Then you hit equal. And then it's going to bring you to 2, 1. And then you add 2 plus 1. And then it gives you 3. I don't know. What do you think that you gain out of not having your correct life path number? You're not going to magically manifest a different life path number just because you want to or something. Joel ain't give you the right birth year either. Destroy. If you didn't give me the right birth year, it fucks up your chart. You know that, right? So all that information I just told you about you and that girl, if you didn't give me your correct birth year, it fucks up your chart. So that's not authentically your connection, your dynamic. 11 is double. You don't break down doubles. Yes, you're correct. You don't break down doubles. However, your birth chart, you're not calculating. I feel like you're trolling me, low-key. It's like you asked me to break down your birth chart. Your life path number. And it's like, I feel like you instantly knew I was going to break down your life path number the correct way. So that way you're just trying to like, do you just want people to just agree with you or some shit? Like, not trying to be funny, but what's the point of that? Nah, I'm not. I respect you. So the way that we break down birth charts is this. The way you break down birth charts is this. If your birthday is May 11th, 1989, you break down this birth chart number by adding each digit solo in the full birth year thing. In the full, what's it called? Date of birth. The full date of birth you add by 1 digit at a time. Then when you hit equal, out of that one as an example, it breaks down to 2, 1. Because 21 is not a master number, you add the 2 and the 1 and you'll get 3. So your life path is path 3, which is honestly, life path 3 is a really dope life path because I'm not mistaken, those people are like, they have something cool going on. Like when I first thought my life path was number 6, I was like, oh, I'm just a humanitarian. Low-key, I am life path 6, but because it's a master number, I don't actually break it down. I'm just communicating. I hope you were 16. Okay, thanks, Vent. Thanks, Vent, though. Because I literally have had people literally, like, try to argue with me about the life path numbers. And I'm like, why do y'all come here and ask me as if I'm like a second opinion that you could argue with if you don't get what your result is? But yeah, for you, Vindo, your life path number, it came down when I did it to 3. Yeah, you're the creative communicator. I knew it was something very, very special about threes because I used to think threes were low key cool. So you're the creative communicator. You're driven by self-expression, joy, and connecting with others through art, writing, speaking, and performance. I feel like that is just like, to be honest, when I was like researching life path numbers, I was hoping that I was going to be a life path 3 because I thought that was so cool when I read it at the time. Um Speaking of performing, often leading them to career in creative fields, but requiring them to overcome self doubt. So yeah, your life path being 3, your ideal careers is writer, actor, comedian, musician, artist, teacher, counseling, public speaker, radio slash TV host, publicist, event planner, marketing, chef, design, fashion, video game. Like lowest of keys, that sounds like that should be my life path number, right? And then I used to think when I was life path 6, I used to think like, oh, well, maybe I have the power of threes like doubled in a way. Like even though I don't know if it's that's how it goes, but life path 6 is low key was sounding kind of boring to me. It was like, oh, you're a humanitarian. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like helping people and everything, but I was like, dang, that's it. So life path 6 is considered the nurturer, characterized by deep compassion, responsibility, and a strong desire for harmony, aka humanitarian. First person to calculate mine told me 13. 13 isn't a life path though, so they did it wrong. Tone, fuck. Tune, your life path number is 33. Actually, Tune, I do have your birth chart here. Let me make sure. Let me look and see. Hope you had a pleasing night. Thank you. My night was interesting. Let me see. If you're at 33, you literally have the same master number as mine. May 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3 equals 30. No, Tone. Fuck. Tune. Tune. Your life path number is coming out as number 3. So you do your whole date of birth, but you add each single in digit by, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. You take your date of birth, but you add each number single, and then whatever your number here is, you add 3 plus 0, so it'll be 3. Your day is 6. Oh fuck, I did put 3, huh? 5 plus 6. Thank you for catching that. 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3. 33. Oh yeah. So okay, you're right. That's so cool. So look, Tune, me and you have a similar life path actually. Ain't nobody can read mirror writing Joel. My bad, Rick. My bad. Girl, you're up. Hope you had a pleasing night. Yeah, it was cool. I read that like 5 times. I feel. What's 9 plus 10? 21. I said that earlier to my sister, and we literally bust out laughing. Where were we? We was like in the store. Yeah, me and my sister was in the store. Why am I saying like that? Yeah, me and my sister was in the store, and like we randomly made that joke. James, James, how did you know to do that? I'm in the part of the mornings last night where I'm getting amazed by James's choice of replying before I ask about where he's at. He said, "You stupid." No, I not. No, I not. Me and my sister didn't get to that part. What's 9 plus 10? 21. You stupid. No, I not. No, I not. I don't know why YouTube flips the video. It's because I'm on the front facing selfie, so I guess it's mirrored. Freak, bro. I'm low key tired. Do you know the way? Yo, what's up with all of these throwback? What's up with all these throwback videos? references. So I just learned a lot about myself. That's what's up. Look, I'm happy that you was able. I'm happy you was able to learn a lot about yourself. Tune, young 2G. What's 9 plus 10? 21. You stupid. No, I not. No, I not. Do I like Skechers? Like, would I intentionally just go on my way to wear Skechers? Is what you're asking? I'm asking. I mean, I'm thinking. You want me? There's a song that says that actually. That's crazy. Nah, I mean, I think Wagwan. I don't think it's that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good thing when you learn more about yourself. To be honest, you guys, I'm gonna wash my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna wash it tomorrow though, cause I'm kind of lazy. I just feel like I should though. Hola, welcome to the live. What's 9 plus 10? 21. You stupid. No, I not. Yo, why was that video so freaking hilarious? Ooh. Okay, let me stop. My heat is holding up good in Virginia. What? Why you say that? I ain't gonna lie. It don't get cold in Virginia. Sometimes it feels like until like late into the night. Me and the pigeon. Some of these vines or videos, old videos that you're referencing, it's like I know them, but they're better when you play it. It's cold on the East Coast. GT6 is coming soon. When is it coming? I feel like my eye is like crying. Trust me, it's going to get delayed again. Why? Left a link in your post. Can you try it out for me, Miss Donut Cheeks? I don't get what donut cheeks means. Can't damage the J's. Trust me, it's gonna get delayed. They definitely gonna delay it. What are y'all talking about with the delay shit? Delay. What y'all talking about? He's haters from last year. Oh, GTA 6. Okay. Where did you put the link again? Where did you put the link again, by the way? Because I can't find it. Oh, you responded to mine? Let me try to refresh by backing out and then going back. I think I might sleep so good. Bonjour, France, Paris. Welcome to the live. I'm trying to figure out why I don't see it. Bonjour. I'm like about to fall asleep, it feels. I'm not gonna lie, Tune. I don't know where exactly it's at. Like, I'm not seeing it. You want bacon with honey? Okay. Do y'all think James went to sleep without telling me goodnight? It's so rude. Tone, I don't know where you posted the link. You said you posted me a link, but I don't know where. James, what are you doing, by the way? They told us, yeah, he's out. James told you that? James, you talking to other people in the chat instead of talking to me? Why? I should throw this shit away, right? I should throw this shit away. I might do that. I might throw it away. It's something kind of beautiful about the fact that it's dead. What the freak? Black roses, roses. All this dialogue. Since we're giving out black roses. James, why you don't talk to me anymore? It's emoji, emoji, emoji. I like the emoji. And you just don't talk to me anymore. You guys, why is my nose so itchy? What the freak? I need somebody to pick my nose for me. I don't know who could do it. 7 life path, don't come too fast. What? Julrae, I sent a funny video on community. Okay, I'm a check it out when I see it. What the hell did I say? James, you replied to me, and then I don't even remember what I had just asked or said. What did I say to him, you guys? Hello, I'm Fritch. Oh, he said, James, can you pick my nose for me? James, would you pick my nose for me? If I couldn't do it? Because look, this is a demonstration of what it would be like if I put my finger in my nose. It would hurt. So would you do it for me? If I asked? Jewel, I'm here for your 5:15 nose picking appointment. Thank you. You want someone to pick your nose? Yes. Don't come too fast, sleepy way of saying .com. .com. That's funny. I only want James to really pick my nose, but I don't think he would do it. He never said he would do it. Yes, double tap the screen, you guys. We made it to 100 likes. She was wildin'. One more like to 100. I see it. I see it on my side. James ain't trying to boogie with you. I could tell. James, why you not trying to boogie with me? You guys, I'm about to get off the live soon, by the way, if you don't know that. Try that website for me because I generally want your feedback in my last method. For the website, you guys, I need me a few hours of sleep. You know, yesterday when I got off the live, I know you guys don't know this, but yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. James knows that he wants to. Yesterday when I got off the live, you guys, I went to sleep for like at least a good hour. I went to sleep for like a good hour, and then I woke back up. And remember when y'all was saying Y'all remember when y'all was saying that I should eat something for some reason last night on the live? So I woke up, because I woke up an hour later, I woke up and then I went to go eat me some breakfast. And so I ate breakfast for like an hour. Like that hour I was up, I ate breakfast. And then I went to lay down and I went back to sleep. I'm going to try to have some nice rest. Good night, you guys. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys next time. The two videos I sent are in the community. Okay, I'm going to check my community. So the phone that I'm using will probably show me the links better than the other phone on my other YouTube account. So, but if you guys need me, thanks James for giving me hand hearts. If you guys need me, you can leave me some comments, and then when I see them, when I get to them, if I have a chance, I will um I will reply to them. I'm just so tired. I can't believe I went through a mood swing with you guys up here. All because my cycle is coming soon. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't have too many mood swings tomorrow, later today slash tomorrow. I might pull this eyelash off. Use that website when you get your chance, boy. Okay, also you guys, make sure you guys speak with me. Like y'all can chat with me in my Discord too. That's a way that you guys can reach me. What the fuck? Reach me too. Destroy. Let's just not. I don't like to summon bad energy. Okay. I don't want anything to attract. Nothing about that. I don't want any type of bad energy to try to even try to be summoned. So respectfully, I might have to respectfully, I'm gonna have to delete this shit. That's some negative ass bullshit energy. I bet that kitty got a kung fu grip, baby. You gotta unlock your cameo for Sora too. Oh yeah, Tone. I'm gonna do it. I just was scared because like I know you don't know this, but I had just created that app. So like they saying who can use it. I said, oh hell no, can't nobody use it. So I'm gonna go in when I get a chance. I'm gonna go in and then I will update it just so that way you can do them. Should I do it now? Should I do it now actually? So that way while I'm asleep you can probably make video. Don't have my character doing nothing too crazy, dog. And they don't win no award for that. Trophies. Oh, okay, certain people. Where do I go to? Is it character access? Okay, people I approve. Okay, I approved you. I don't know if it still has restrictions on it that I put. I don't know if I still have certain restrictions on it. I don't think so, but I approved you up there. So have fun with that. While hopefully I'll wake up to seeing some funny stuff. Drew, approve me too, real quick. Well, you gotta follow me up there first. Destroy. Are you in the Discord with me and Toon and Reckless and I don't know if anybody else on the live currently is in the Discord, but are you on the Discord? Because I was gonna say while I go take rest and go to sleep, you guys could just chat amongst each other in the Discord. Somebody just post the link real quick, if you don't mind, to the Discord. I don't know if anybody wants to do it. Thanks for the kissy faces, James. I'm worried about Sonny, the Sprosky. When did you last speak to him? The last time I talked to Sonny, he was sick, you guys. Sonny's been sick for a while, and he's like been crabby as fuck. Sonny's been so fucking rude and has like, he's just rude as fuck. But that's my home skillet. You know what I'm saying? Like I do have some type of a like I fuck with Sonny. So the last time I talked to him, I haven't been texting him as frequently as I used to. Um, he had got mad at one like Sonny and Omar don't actually fuck with each other. Sonny and Omar don't fuck with each other like that. And I think Sonny got upset that he saw me arguing back and forth with Omar about something. and then he got sick. So he's just been kind of like, I can't tell what his attitude came from. He said, I haven't been outside in a week. I'm mad. I said, my bad. I'm sorry. But Sonny is still okay. I hope he's okay. I see him. I don't text. Me and Sonny haven't texted as much lately, but he comes onto my live streams and says hi. So I know it's still good between us. But I'll probably try to get him on the live tomorrow. I saw that when Omar was around. Yeah, him and Omar was like beefing one time because this is, let me say this before I get off the live. I might not say too much, but they're not actually quote unquote beefing, but it is like not, it's not copacetic either. Like Omar had did some flaw shit. Like this was like weeks and weeks ago before, this was like weeks and weeks ago. I told the live though. I told the live I wasn't effing with Omar no more. Y'all kept on asking, "Where's Omar? Where's Omar? Where's Omar?" I said, "I'm not fucking with him like that." So Sonny cussed his ass out for doing some goofy shit. I at this moment, for the life of me, at this moment, I couldn't tell you what that is at the moment. When I'm like more rested, I'll tell you guys the full story maybe. So Sonny cussed him out, and Omar hung up on him. And then Omar talked to me. He said, he Omar talking to me basically trying to say that Sonny was doing too much. He was cussing at him, disrespecting him, da da da. And it's just like what? Like whatever it was that Omar did, for him to say that, it was just like what? And so then and so then now Omar always call himself, who the fuck is Omar? It sounds like some Turkish janitor. Omar is from at least like 2 lives ago. Freak. They call him Sunflower Seeds guys up here. I don't know. I feel like Destroy, you do know who that person is, but I don't know. What's up, SG? But long story short, Omar and Sonny, they be ecstatic. Ecstatic for many different ways. And I'll go into full details of the story like later, but Sonny just thinks that Omar is a goof. Like he think he a goofy at this point. And then Omar always acted like he's super disrespected by Sonny and shit. And but Omar really do be doing goofy ass shit. Like what the fuck? So anyways, that's like they don't fuck with each other basically. And I think one moment, um, Sonny thought that I wasn't really fucking with Omar like that. Then he see me like hanging out with Omar. This is before I really stopped fucking with that nigga. And then he was like, he then Sonny started calling me a goofy. He said you just gonna keep kicking with that goofy ass nigga. I said, what the fuck? And then I sent Sonny a picture of me blocking him. And I sent Sonny a screenshot of me blocking Omar. And he laughed. He said, you just gonna unblock that nigga. Not quite, because honestly, that was the last time I talked to that nigga was that day. So I ain't been fucking with that nigga ever since. So anyways, love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. And I hope it's gonna be lit. Like I hope it's lit when I talk to you guys later. Beefing with my bitch when I'm in jail. F Omar then. You know what I'm saying? Omar is weird, dog. Like, I feel like he's the reason why I don't have an Instagram low key. Like, so I don't really fuck with him. I feel like when Omar was low key a curse to my life, low key, y'all. I feel like not all the way, but I feel like Omar, like, in my mind, me fucking with him was unnatural. Like in my mind, me actually fucking with him to some extent, you know what I'm saying? To whatever level that looks like, I feel like that was like a spell, bro. But whenever Omar was around, it's like bad things was like seemingly about to happen to me. Like not super horrendous, but like live tomorrow night. Yes, I'm gonna do a live tomorrow night, you guys. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow night, so hopefully you guys meet me there, okay? Love you guys. James was like, girl, stop telling us this shit. Too much, too much. Anyways, low key, it was better after that you lost your account. You feel like it was better after I lost my account? Because what, now I'm hungry or some shit? Now I don't have no form of like breaking up my attention. Instagram ain't taking up that little piece of my attention. Why do they all not understand black culture? Y'all see that comment in the y'all see that comment in the live that says why do they all wear bonnets? You guys, everybody else on the live, why do they always never know anything about black people's culture? That shit is so fucking weird and pathetic. Like, why are you here showing your ignorance, you weird ass bitch? Tomar got your IG banned. Yes. I felt like he saw me getting money off of Instagram. Because as soon as he found out what I was like, I feel like that nigga is the reason why I don't have an Instagram, bro. And now I'm banned for fucking life. Like, I bet he did not anticipate that I was going to be banned forever. I think he just wanted to be an asshole. Like, Omar was doing jealous shit. He definitely was here. Yeah. How do I know it was him? Because the same day, you guys, I know it was him. Well, I have a heavy suspicion that was him. It could have been somebody else, sure. However, I think it was more so him, bro. So, like, y'all, would you guys think it was odd? I'm banned forever from the secret. Would you guys not think it was odd that everything was cool between you and a person until the same day that you was banned off of Instagram, they randomly woke up with static with your ass, like cussing your ass out and all this weird shit for no fucking reason, like burning a bridge with you for no reason? Y'all wouldn't put that two things together. Like Omar used to have an obsession with me, like, but it was like unhealthy. It was like jealousy. Omar definitely